The story begins with the Hell King, who was furious. Lin Feng, you're the worst criminal in history. You've made me so angry that I feel like destroying all of humanity. Lin Feng was confused. Hell King, what did I even do? I'm just a poor novelist trying to survive. My entire life, I only wore clothes bought on clearance. Even the chili peppers I bought recently were half price because they were about to expire. Did I ever blame the gods for giving me such a miserable life? No, but despite that, you still took away the only life I had. The Hell King glares at him. After committing such a terrible crime, you still dare to ask what you did? Isn't it true that you're a novelist? Lin Feng nods. Yes, I am. So what? Being a novelist isn't a crime. The Hell King continues. Didn't you write a novel called Love and Thunder? Yeah, I did. The Hell King clenches his fists. At the beginning of the story, the hero was incredibly weak. Later, he obtained a powerful cheat ability and defeated every villain. But just when the Love and Thunder were finally about to reunite after overcoming countless hardships, you destroyed the entire world. Lin Feng scratches his head awkwardly. Well, I ran out of ideas, so I just ended the story like that. What's the big deal? The Hell King explodes with rage. What's the big deal? I've been following that novel from the very beginning, waiting for Love and Thunder to finally be together, but you killed them before they could even reunite. The world in your novel didn't shatter as much as my heart did. The entire underworld cried with me. And you still have the nerve to ask what crime you committed? Lin Feng sighs. I never knew I was so famous in hell. The Hell King points at him. That day, I swore I'd get my revenge. Your lifespan was supposed to be 90 years, but I ended it after only 20. And you're just my first target. Soon it'll be the turn of every manhwa recipers who drops a series after 1 or 2 episodes, leaving readers like me endlessly commenting, Next part, next part. Lin Feng quickly apologizes. Please forgive me, Hell King. I had no idea you were one of my fans. Besides, unlike those recipers, I didn't abandon my story after 1 or 2 episodes. The Hell King snorts. I don't care. I will avenge every fan who has ever spammed next part in the comments. From now on, any manhwa recapper who abandons a series after just a few chapters will answer to me in hell. Lin Feng pleads, please, give me one more chance. The Hell King finally agrees. Fine, I'll give you one opportunity. You'll return to your novel and rewrite its ending. If you succeed, you'll save not only yourself, but your entire community. Goodbye, Lin Feng. The Hell King's guards escort Lin Feng to the River of Reincarnation and throw him inside. One of the guards suddenly realizes, oops, we forgot to give him the memory earsing pill. That means he'll remember everything after he's reincarnated. The scene shifts to Nolan City. A crowd gathers around an unconscious young man. Who is this guy? Why is he lying on the ground? Another person comments, he's actually pretty handsome. Lin Feng slowly wakes up, completely stunned. A woman says, isn't that Lin Feng, the live-in son-in-law of the Nolan family? If his wife weren't the governor, he would have been killed a long time ago. Lin Feng notices the identity token in his hand. I've reincarnated into my own novel. I'm Lin Feng, the villain. He quickly recalls the story. This version of Lin Feng bullied weaker people for fun. Eventually, he insulted the female lead, whom the protagonist loved. As a result, the protagonist not only killed him, but he even chopped off his banana. Lin Feng immediately checks himself. Well, that's good. At least everything's still intact. But why did I have to become the villain? Still, it doesn't matter. This world is destined to be destroyed in 10 years anyway. Since I created this world, I know exactly where every treasure is hidden and every opportunity lies. Suddenly, a package falls from the sky and lands on his head. It's an express delivery from hell. Inside the box are the chili peppers he ordered before dying, along with a letter. The Hell King writes, I'm giving you one more gift. Consider it a bonus. Lin Feng looks confused. Amazon Prime Days? What's that? A system notification appears. Amazon Prime Days system has been activated. You can purchase anything using money. Lin Feng's eyes light up. This system will be incredibly useful. The protagonist also has an online shopping system, and that's how he'll become the strongest person in the world. The difference is that his Alibaba system delivers random items, while my Amazon Prime Days system lets me buy anything I want. Only 10 years remain before this world is destroyed. Changing fate won't be easy, but with this system, it's finally possible. He checks his balance. 0 coins. Lin Feng immediately complains that Hell King is so stingy. The least he could have done was give me some starting money. Just then, he senses someone approaching. Why does it feel like someone's behind me? A beautiful woman appears. She smiles coldly. My dear husband, were you trying to run away again? Lin Feng suddenly remembers. That's right, I have a beautiful wife named Nalan Meng. Nalan Meng slams her whip against the ground. We're going home. Lin Feng quickly replies, don't worry, I wasn't trying to run away. She glares at him. I said get on the horse. Now, the people nearby whisper among themselves. Lin Feng is definitely getting beaten today. Miss Nalan looks furious. As they ride back, Lin Feng recalls the cultivation hierarchy of this world. Martial warrior, martial teacher, advanced martial teacher, martial soul, martial king, martial emperor, martial ancestor, martial lord, martial saint, martial god. Nalan Meng is the daughter of General Jiang Cheng, the ruler of the entire Heaven province. Although she's only 19 years old, she has already reached the martial soul realm. She's not only breathtakingly beautiful, but also terrifyingly powerful. Very few people dare to provoke her. Meanwhile, Lin Feng, her husband, is only a martial warrior. He hasn't made any progress in cultivation for years. As they ride together, Lin Feng notices a pleasant fragrance coming from her. Wow, she smells amazing. I've never been this close to such a beautiful woman before. Just as he's about to touch her, Nalan Meng coldly warns, if your hand even gets close to me, I'll cut it off. Lin Feng immediately pulls his hand back. Never mind, I like my hands exactly where they are. Soon, they arrive at the Nalan City Palace. Nalan Meng orders, Lin Feng, come with me. After entering the hall, she suddenly says, Lin Feng, what are you doing? Get on your knees immediately. Lin Feng was shocked. What's going on? Why is my body kneeling on its own? Nalan Meng bows respectfully and says, Father, Mother, please forgive me. I'm truly useless. I haven't been able to take proper care of my husband. Lin Feng can only stare in confusion, wondering what kind of situation he's gotten himself into. Lin Feng thinks to himself, this is a memorial for my parents. Even though I, Lin Feng, am a complete failure, my father was the heavenly god of war. Throughout Heaven Province, he was known as the Demon Warrior. My father and Nalan's father were best friends, and together they were called the ultimate duo. Their friendship is the only reason Nalan married me. However, because of the original Lin Feng's behavior, he and Nalan never had a real marriage. Lin Feng constantly flirted with other women, and Nalan already knew about all of his affairs. Even so, she never divorced him because she deeply respected his parents. Lin Feng recalls, 6 months from now, the protagonist will massacre everyone in Nalan City. By the time the original Lin Feng realizes how important Nalan truly is, it'll already be too late. I honestly feel sorry for her, but if I can start developing this city now, we might still have a chance to fight back. I can use the Amazon Prime Days system to make that happen. I just need to find out whether this world's currency works with the system. Nalan asks, Lin Feng, tell me, why did you run away from home? Were you chasing girls again, or did you go gambling? Instead of answering directly, Lin Feng mutters, I can definitely save this city. Nalan was stunned. Lin Feng then asks, Nalan, could you lend me 100 silver taels? Hearing that, Nalan immediately gets angry. Lin Feng, are you planning to gamble again? He quickly shakes his head. No, I want to start a business. He explains, Nalan City is located near the border of Heaven Province, and the only route to the capital passes through this city. If we build a proper trade route and establish a marketplace where merchants can gather, countless travelers will come here. It'll bring enormous prosperity to the city. Nalan thinks, this is the first time I've ever seen Lin Feng act this seriously. He finally understands the situation in Nalan City, so he's trying to change himself. Lin Feng suddenly realizes he may have said too much. Wait, I might have made a huge mistake. I spoke without thinking. If Nalan finds out that I'm not the original Lin Feng, she'll definitely kill me. He quickly covers it up. I've realized that the people living in the South District are suffering from extreme poverty and hunger. I don't want them to die. If everyone dies, it'll only bring bad luck to the city. Nalan sighs inwardly. I was wrong. He hasn't changed completely. He's still selfish, but at least he's showing a little improvement compared to before. She tosses him a pouch of silver. The city is suffering from a drought right now, so this money could help many people. I can't give you 100 silver taels, but I'll lend you 50 for now. Lin Feng smiles. 50 silver taels is more than enough. As he walks away, he thinks, time to test whether the Amazon Prime Days system actually works. Meanwhile, Nalan's maid says, Miss, he's lying to you. He's definitely going to use that money for gambling. Nalan calmly replies, No, I don't think so this time. I really believe Lin Feng has changed. Later, Lin Feng arrives at Nalan City's street market. Let's see if the system accepts silver taels. The system responds, Amazon Prime Days activated. Current balance, 50 points. Lin Feng grins. Amazing, it actually works. Just then, someone walks up behind him. Lin Feng immediately turns around. Hey, what are you doing? You're not trying to rob me, are you? The man hurriedly waves his hands. No, you've got the wrong idea. I can smell chili peppers on you. That scent only comes from the western region, so I wanted to see if you really had them. Lin Feng thinks, looks like this guy is really interested in these cheap chili peppers. He says, it wasn't easy for me to get these. If you want, you can at least smell them. The man's eyes widen. It's real. Those are genuine chili peppers. I'll pay you 50 silver taels for them. Lin Feng was surprised. 50 silver taels. The man assumes the offer is too low and keeps raising the price until he reaches 200 silver taels. Lin Feng immediately agrees. Deal. After completing the trade, the man smiles. You're quite clever. By the way, what's your name? I'm Lin Feng. Nice to meet you. The man asks, Brother Lin, where did you get these chili peppers? Lin Feng smiles. If I tell you, would you be interested in doing business with me? The man nods enthusiastically. My name is Si Da Cheng. I'll buy every bit of stock you can supply. Lin Feng replies, no problem, but it all depends on how sincere you are. Si Da Cheng laughs. Don't worry, I'll be completely honest with you. Come with me. This is my stall. As a gift, you can take anything you like. Lin Feng notices a strange bottle. What's inside this bottle? Si Da Cheng explains, it's an unknown flower seed. If you break the bottle, a plant will grow. Whether it's valuable or worthless depends entirely on your luck. Lin Feng smiles. Thank you for your help, Mr. C. I'll be going now. Sida Cheng quickly reminds him, Brother Lin, don't forget our deal. You promised to supply me with more chili peppers. After leaving, Lin Feng asks the Amazon Prime Days system about the bottle. The system replies, item identified, spiritual moonflower. This plant contains the spiritual healing art, a cultivation technique that will be extremely useful for your training. The system then announces, villain plot armor has been activated. The protagonist possesses plot armor. Whenever you steal one of the protagonist's opportunities, your villain plot armor percentage will increase. However, if your villain plot armor ever drops to 0%, the world's destruction will arrive much sooner than originally destined. Lin Feng frowns. Yi Chang is the protagonist of this novel, and the end of the world refers to the ending of the novel itself, but I still don't fully understand what plot armor actually is. Just then, he notices a huge crowd gathered nearby. Everyone is shouting, let me see it. A man in the middle of the crowd raises a sword and announces, this is my Heir Doom sword. It's so sharp that it can cut through almost anything. I'm selling it for 80 silver taels. One buyer scoffs. 80 silver taels? Are you out of your mind? I'll give you 8 at most. Another says, I'll offer 10 silver taels. The seller refuses. I'm not selling it for anything less than 80. I only decided to sell this sword because my wife is seriously ill, but all of you are trying to take advantage of my desperation. Fine, I've changed my mind. I'm not selling it anymore. The crowd immediately turns hostile. Stop talking nonsense. It doesn't matter whether you've changed your mind or not. You're leaving that sword behind whether you like it or not. Just then, Lin Feng steps forward and says, what are you people doing? Stop right there. If your Heir Doom sword is so valuable, why are you trying to sell it? The crowd immediately recognizes him. That's Lin Feng, the son-in-law of the Nalan family. Lin Feng calmly says, everyone leave. Right now. The crowd backs off. Since Brother Lin is asking us to leave, we'll go. You're really lucky he showed up today. Lin Feng turns to the swordsman. I understand your situation. Here, take these silver taels and keep your sword. There's no need to sell it. This pouch contains 100 silver taels. It should be enough to help you. Everyone was stunned. The man immediately drops to his knees. My name is Yun Fan. You've done me an incredible favor. I'll never forget your kindness. I'll work hard and repay every single silver tael you gave me. Lin Feng smiles. Don't worry about it. You don't have to thank me so much. Someone nearby whispers, Brother Lin, don't you think this guy might be scamming you? Lin Feng replies, if spending 100 silver taels reveals someone's true character, then it's money well spent. I won't regret it at all. Now tell me, why are all of you still standing here after I told you to leave? As the crowd walks away, they mutter, he's only acting tough because of his wife. He just handed 100 silver taels to a complete stranger. Has he lost his mind? Lin Feng thinks to himself, to everyone else, he's just some random man. But in the future, he'll become the greatest thief in the world, the legendary king of thieves. He remembers that, in the original story, the protagonist was supposed to save Yun Fan, and the two would become close friends. It's a good thing I met him first. Not only did I earn 100 silver taels today, but I also met the future king of thieves and obtained an incredible treasure. When Lin Feng returns to the palace, he finds Nalan training. She asks, Lin Feng, have you already spent all your money? Lin Feng smiles and hands her a pouch. Not at all. Here's 100 silver taels. The extra 50 belong to you. Nalan was surprised. How did you double your money in such a short time? Lin Feng replies, even after giving you this, I still have another 50 silver taels left. At that moment, a young man walks in. Knowing Lin Feng, he probably earned that money through gambling. Lin Feng looks at him. Lin Yu, what are you doing here? He recalls. My father adopted Lin Yu. He's already reached the martial teacher realm and currently works under Nalan. He's secretly in love with her and has always wanted to kill the original Lin Feng. In fact, he's one of the main reasons Nalan dies later in the story. Nalan asks, Lin Feng, did you win this money by gambling? He immediately shakes his head. Why would I gamble? Gambling only guarantees losses. I earned this money through trading. If you don't believe me, you can ask anyone at the marketplace. Lin Yu smirks. Don't worry, I'll definitely verify that. Before he can say anything else, Nalan returns the money to Lin Feng. Lin Feng, I believe you. I know you earned this honestly. I'll only keep the 50 silver taels I originally lent you. The rest is yours. It's getting late. Let's go get some rest. Alright. As they leave, Lin Yu clenches his fists. You were lucky this time, Lin Feng. Don't get too comfortable. I guarantee Nalan won't keep trusting you forever. Just wait and see. Nalan will eventually become mine. Back in his room, Lin Feng reflects. Even though we've been married for a long time, Nalan and I still sleep in separate beds. Every time the original Lin Feng tried to sleep beside her, she kicked him out. Since Nalan doesn't accept me anyway, there's no point forcing it, he says. Nalan, I'll sleep in the guest room tonight. Nalan was shocked. He's choosing to sleep in the guest room. Have I been too harsh on him? Inside the guest room, Lin Feng thinks, instead of embarrassing myself in front of her, I'd rather focus on preparing for the future. He remembers that his father, the god of war, left behind a powerful secret technique called the Sun Deity Art. This technique could fill the body with an enormous amount of spiritual energy. If I remember correctly, the manual should still be somewhere around here. After searching behind a portrait, he finds it. Lin Feng explains, cultivation techniques are divided into different grades: normal, premium, highest, perfect, and sacred. The sun deity art is an extremely rare perfect grade technique. The spiritual moonflower requires moonlight to grow, and to his surprise, it begins growing rapidly. Perfect. This flower will be incredibly useful for my cultivation. He immediately begins cultivating. Meanwhile, Nalan lies awake, thinking, Lin Feng, what did I do wrong? Why did you suddenly decide to sleep in the guest room? The next morning, Lin Feng opens his eyes in disbelief. After only one night of cultivation, I've already broken through to the martial teacher realm. The gap between each realm is supposed to be enormous. If I crossed one in a single night, does that mean I'm actually a genius? Suddenly he freezes. Wait a second, why is my little brother so fired up? The sun deity art filled my body with so much energy. Just then, Nalan opens the door. Lin Feng, are you awake? Panicking, he shouts, Nalan, don't come in. Unfortunately, it's too late. Nalan glances inside, blushes deeply, and says, looks like I interrupted something. Completely embarrassed, she quickly leaves. Lin Feng desperately tries to explain, Nalan, you've got the wrong idea. It's not what you think, but she's already gone. He buries his face in his hands. Great, now she'll definitely never trust me again. Meanwhile, Nalan blushes as she walks away. Lin Feng really is such a pervert. Maybe that's why he wanted to sleep in the guest room. Although, at least he isn't chasing other women anymore. Later, Lin Feng heads to the city marketplace. Right now, nothing is more important than making money. Saving Nalan City depends on it. I also need more spiritual moonflowers, so I'll have to visit Mr. Sai again. Suddenly he senses something. Someone's following me. A group of thugs appears and blocks his path. Lin Feng, you're going to die today. We've been paid to kill you. Lin Feng remains calm. Tell me who hired you. I'll pay you twice as much. The gang leader laughs. You're not rich enough to outbid our client. Stop wasting time and kill him. Lin Feng smiles confidently. Don't assume I'm still weak. This is the perfect chance to test my new strength. He throws a single punch, sending one of the thugs flying. The gang leader was shocked. Wasn't Lin Feng only a martial warrior? How is he using techniques from the martial teacher realm? Lin Feng thinks, the sun deity art is incredible. Even an ordinary punch carries tremendous power now. He looks at the remaining thugs. Tell me who hired you, and I might spare your lives. The leader sneers. There are dozens of us, and you're all alone. Defeating one martial teacher won't be difficult. Lin Feng smiles. We'll see about that. Lin Feng thinks, this is bad. None of these guys are afraid of me. There's no way I can fight this many people by myself. Just then, Yunfan arrives and shouts, don't even think about laying a finger on Brother Lin. With a single strike, Yunfan defeats all of the thugs. Pointing his weapon at their leader, he demands, now tell me, who sent you? The terrified leader stammers, It was Lin Yu, Lin Feng's adopted brother. He protects all the criminals in the city, and in return we give him 50% of our profits. He ordered us to kill you. We had no choice. Please spare us. Yunfan coldly replies, you attacked my brother. I can't forgive that. After I kill you, Lin Yu will be next. Lin Feng stops him. We don't have solid evidence against Lin Yu yet. Making a move now would be too dangerous. Yunfan asks, then what should we do? Lin Feng answers, we need to make money. Nalan City has to become prosperous. Once the city becomes wealthy, no major threat will be able to touch it. Yunfan bows respectfully. People call me the future king of thieves of Nalan City, but I'm still inexperienced. I truly believe you can save this city. From today onward, whatever orders you give, I'll follow them without question. Lin Feng quickly helps him up. Yunfan, what are you doing? Please stand up. He thinks to himself, having a martial soul realm expert by my side will be a huge advantage. My plot armor should have increased again. A notification appears. Villain plot armor, plus 1%. Lin Feng smiles. My plot armor increased by another 1%, and I also unlocked a new ability called Primary Luck. This skill will give me access to countless rare opportunities. Since the protagonist grows stronger because of his luck, this means I can eventually become just as strong as him. He grins. Come on, let's head to the market and make some money. Mr. C was amazed when he sees the goods. Brother Lin Feng, you've brought so many valuable items. Lin Feng replies, I've brought sugar, salt, and several different spices. He secretly thinks, everything came from the Amazon Prime Days system. Mr. C's expression immediately changes. Wait, where did you get this salt? Smuggling salt is punishable by death. Lin Feng suddenly realizes, right, I completely forgot. Salt is extremely valuable in this era. Selling it openly would be impossible. He nods gratefully. Mr. C, thank you for reminding me. If someone had found out, I'd have been in serious trouble. Meanwhile, someone watches them from a distance. So you're smuggling salt, Lin Feng? Just wait, you'll be dead soon. Lin Feng continues. I also brought 4 boxes of alcohol. Mr. C was stunned. Wait, are these glass bottles? Lin Feng remembers. Back in ancient times, even glass was considered an incredibly rare luxury. Excited, Mr. C says, brother, please sell me the glass bottles. Lin Feng nods. I will, as long as you don't tell anyone about them. Mr. C laughs. Don't worry, why would I ruin my own business? After calculating everything, he announces, I'll pay you 80,000 silver taels for these items. Lin Feng was shocked. That's far more than I expected. Mr. C continues, including the previous items, the total comes to 100,000 silver taels. Here, take this. He hands Lin Feng a bracelet. Lin Feng immediately recognizes it. A space bracelet. You stored all the money inside it? Mr. C nods. Just think about the silver, and it will appear in your hand. This is only a low-grade space bracelet. High-grade ones are much larger. They can even store a 300-square-meter house. Ordinary merchants like me can only obtain low-quality versions. If you're looking for musical instruments or other rare treasures, you should visit Jianhuan City. You'll find everything there. Lin Feng thinks, Jianhuan City, that's where the protagonist lives. He says, Mr. C, I was actually looking for some musical instruments. Mr. C replies, there's a merchant who specializes in those. He also sells monster slaves. Fox demon slaves are especially popular. Wealthy nobles buy them to satisfy their personal desires. Brother Lin, why don't you buy yourself a slave girl too? Lin Feng thinks, I never wrote this part into my novel, but slavery was common in ancient times. Suddenly, he notices a familiar sign, Juji Merchant. Isn't this the same merchant where the protagonist found several legendary treasures? I definitely need to check this place out. Mr. C smiles. Brother Yunfan, come with me. Brother Lin might feel embarrassed if he goes alone. As Lin Feng looks around, his eyes widen. I was right. At that moment, the owner of Juji Merchant walks over. Lord Lin, is there anything you need? Lin Feng thinks, this guy is incredibly sly. I'll have to be careful while dealing with him. He points toward a weak-looking slave girl. Who is she? The merchant replies, I bought her from the western lands. As far as I know, she'll probably die within a few days. I've been trying to sell her, but no one wants to buy her. Lin Feng says, keeping her here is only hurting your business, isn't it? The merchant looks confused. Lord Lin, what exactly are you suggesting? Lin Feng smiles, I need a helper. Why don't you give her to me? The merchant nods. That's actually a great idea, but please don't tell anyone about this. Lin Feng agrees. It benefits both of us. I won't say a word. The slave girl slowly regains consciousness. Lin Feng hands her a pill. Take this. After swallowing it, all of her wounds heal instantly. Lin Feng smiles. Let's go home. The girl stares at him in disbelief. I get to have a home too? Before they can leave, a young man suddenly blocks their path. Leave the girl where she is. Lin Feng asks, who are you? The young man proudly declares, I'm Ye Cheng, the most handsome martial teacher in the world, and the future martial god. Lin Feng's eyes widen. Now I remember, he's the protagonist. Ye Cheng points at him. I saw you bullying this girl, so I'm here to deliver justice. Lin Feng sighs. He really thinks the entire world revolves around him. The slave girl immediately interrupts. Stop talking nonsense. He's a kind man. Not only did he save me, but he also healed all my injuries. Ignoring her, Yi Cheng attacks Lin Feng. You've even brainwashed her. I won't let you get away with this. Lin Feng warns the slave girl. Listen carefully. Stay back. It's dangerous here. Yi Cheng unleashes a powerful martial technique. Lin Feng thinks, good thing I trained all night yesterday. He counters with a devastating punch, though the impact leaves a cut on his own hand. Yi Cheng sneers. Stop struggling. Kneel before me. If you apologize, I might spare your life. Lin Feng glares at him. We've only just met, and you're already trying to kill me. Yet you still call yourself a hero? What a joke. Yin-Yang was momentarily stunned. Taking advantage of the opening, Lin Feng lands another heavy punch. Yin-Yang angrily shouts, you bastard. You only won because you caught me off guard. Otherwise, defeating me would have been impossible. Lin Feng calmly replies, relax, Yin-Yang. I'm not planning to kill you. Yin-Yang arrogantly declares, I'm the greatest genius in Jianhuan City. Someone with my talent appears only once in thousands of years, and you actually dared to attack me. In the name of justice, I'll kill you. As he speaks, he activates his bloodline talent. Lin Feng immediately tells the slave girl, go find the man with the scar on his face and bring him here. I just hope she doesn't betray me. Yi Cheng rushes forward and slams his knee into Lin Feng. Now it's time for you to die. Just then, another man suddenly appears. What do you think you're doing? Yi Cheng quickly replies, Master, it's not my fault. This jerk picked a fight with me first. The master looks at Lin Feng carefully. Wait, aren't you Lord Lin Feng? Lord Lin Feng, please forgive my disciple. He made a terrible mistake. Please accept this pill. It's one of Jianhuan City's sacred medicines. Lin Feng says, it's fine. Fights happen all the time. You must be the famous Jiman Long, right? The master nods. That's right. My name is Jiman Long. Lin Feng thinks Jiman Long is one of Jianhuan City's masters. Later in the story, he'll become a dangerous villain as well. That means there are already 2 future villains standing here. At that moment, Yunfan arrives. Master, don't worry. I'm here now. We don't even know each other. Why are you calling me master? Then Jiman Long realizes who Yunfan is. That's Yunfan, the king of thieves. I didn't expect Lin Feng to have someone this powerful backing him up. Lin Feng quickly explains, Yunfan, this was all just a misunderstanding. Luckily, Brother Ji arrived in time and stopped the fight. Yunfan immediately bows. Brother Ji, please forgive me. Ye Cheng protests. Master, why are you taking their side? Please don't tell me you've joined their team. Jiman Long scolds him. Enough nonsense. You've embarrassed me today. Lin Feng smiles. Brother Ji, he's still immature. Please don't punish him after you get back. Ye Cheng is still very young, yet he's already reached the martial teacher realm. A talent like his is incredibly rare. Ye Cheng snaps, don't touch me, and stay away from me. Jimanlong sighs. This kid is extremely talented, and he's improving at an unbelievable rate. Please forget everything that happened today. We're returning to Jianhuan City now. The next time we visit, we'll meet again. Lin Feng thinks, I need to train harder. Yichang is unbelievably talented. If his dragon bloodline had fully awakened today, I would have been in serious trouble. The slave girl asks worriedly, Master, you're not hurt, are you? Lin Feng smiles. I'm fine. By the way, what's your name? She lowers her head. Master, I don't have a name. Lin Feng says, then from today onward, your name will be Yun Jue. The girl beams with happiness. Yun Jue. That's a beautiful name. Thank you, Master. Yun Fan whispers, Master, we should keep a close eye on that man. He looks extremely dangerous. Lin Feng replies, don't worry, he won't be a major problem. We'll make good use of his greed. Besides, we're like brothers now, so you can just call me Lin Feng. Yun Fan nods. Understood. From today onward, I'll call you Brother Lin Feng. I can't bring myself to call you by your name alone. A system notification appears. Villain plot armor, 4.5%. The group returns to Mr. C's shop. Brother Lin Feng, come with me. He notices Yunjui and grins. You certainly have excellent taste. Lin Feng rolls his eyes. Enough joking. Just show me what you wanted to show. Mr. C proudly presents several magical items. We have plenty of magical artifacts. This straw handle can also be used as a folding fan, and this chamber pot is actually a water storage bag that can hold up to 5 liters of water. As he demonstrates, he drinks from it. A worker suddenly panics. Boss, why did you drink from that? That's the toilet. Mr. C's face turns pale, and he immediately starts vomiting. Yun Fan points toward another display. Brother Lin Feng, that's a top-grade product. Lin Feng notices a basket of fruit. These fruits look interesting. The merchant explains, they're spirit fruits. Each one costs 1,000 silver taels. If you buy 6, I'll sell them all for 5,000. Next to the fruit lies an ordinary-looking knife. Lin Feng asks, Brother, how much for this knife? The merchant waves his hand. No need to pay. You can have it for free. After they leave, Yunjue asks, Master, why were those fruits so expensive? Lin Feng smiles. The fruits weren't the real treasure. The knife was. I bought the fruits so he'd hand me the knife without thinking twice. Suddenly, Yun Fan snaps the knife in half. Hidden inside is a mysterious ring. Yun Fan says in shock, it's the Ruji ring, one of the 10 legendary midnight weapons. Everyone believed these rings had disappeared long ago. Lin Feng smiles. Yun Fan, you keep it. Yun Fan quickly refuses. No, brother, it's far too valuable. Lin Feng shakes his head. You're my brother, and it'll benefit you far more than me. You should keep it. Yun Fan gratefully accepts. Thank you, brother. You're truly a good person. But please forgive me. I have to leave now. My wife is seriously ill, and it's time to give her medicine. In the next instant, he disappears. Yunjue looks surprised. Master, how did he vanish so suddenly? Lin Feng casually answers, that was a secret technique. He hands her some clothes and the spirit fruits. Take these. The fruits will strengthen your body and improve your immunity. Yunjue looks touched. Master, you've treated me so kindly. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Lin Feng smiles warmly. Don't worry. From today onward, you're part of my family. Little does Yunjue know that she is actually the last frost demon in the entire world. She quietly murmurs, if I'm part of the family, then maybe I should call myself Lin Yunjue. Lin Feng looks at her. Did you say something? She immediately shakes her head. No, master, I didn't say anything. After returning to the palace, Lin Feng says, from today onward, this will be your home. Nalan frowns. Who gave you permission to bring her into the house? Lin Feng answers, she'll be my personal maid from now on. Yunjue, greet your mistress. Yunjue bows respectfully. Greetings, mistress. Lin Feng laughs. I'm just kidding. All the maids in this house belong to you, so Yunjue will serve you as well. Nalan says, we already have plenty of maids, and why is her hair white? Yunjue puts on an innocent expression. Nalan sighs, fine, do whatever you want. Lin Feng then says, by the way, Nalan, I brought back 1,000 silver taels. She looks shocked. 1,000 silver taels. Where did you get that? Did you steal it? Lin Feng thinks, I forgot. The original Lin Feng was completely useless. Earning this much money would be impossible for him. He quickly lies. No, I didn't steal it. I found it on the road. You know lots of travelers pass through Nalan City. Nalan reminds him. Didn't you say you had a plan to make this city prosperous? Lin Feng nods. That plan will take some time to prepare. A city can't change overnight. Nalan silently thinks. Lin Feng really has changed. Maybe I should start treating him better. Blushing slightly, she asks, are you still planning to sleep in the guest room tonight? Lin Feng replies, yes. For now, I'll stay in the guest room, and please prepare another room for Yunjui. Nalan huffs angrily and walks away. Sleep wherever you want, I don't care. Lin Feng watches her leave. Nalan, I can't focus on you right now. If I do, I won't be able to carry out my plans. That night, Lin Feng suddenly remembers, Yunshu forgot her spirit fruit. I'd better take it to her. When he opens her door, he's instantly stunned. Yunshu was bathing. For the last 20 years, my life has been miserable. Never once have my eyes been blessed with a view like this. It's so beautiful, I could almost cry. Trying to stay calm, he says, Yunshu, don't be embarrassed. I've already seen plenty of women before. I'll wait outside while you get dressed. Yunshu blushes. Master, my life belongs to you now. Since you've already come in, I don't mind. Lin Feng hurriedly hands her the fruit. You forgot this. Eat it quickly. It'll restore your strength. She takes a bite. Master, it's delicious. Lin Feng smiles. Good. Now get some rest. As he leaves, he thinks, the skin of a spirit fruit is incredibly hard. If Yunjui weren't a frost demon, she would never have been able to eat it so easily. Back in the guest room, Lin Feng checks his bloodlines. My father possessed the legendary grade Blazing Spider bloodline. As his son, I'll probably inherit a weaker version of it. Let's see what bloodline my mother had. Thunder Python bloodline. Mythical grade. Before anything else, let me explain the bloodline rankings. First comes the rare bloodline, followed by the mythical bloodline, then the legendary bloodline, and finally the ancient bloodline. A bloodline is an innate talent. I possess a mythical bloodline, while Yokong has an ancient bloodline. That means he'll always have the advantage over me. As far as I know, Yokong will destroy Nalan City within 6 months. Fortunately, a bloodline can still be changed before it fully awakens. This setting was originally created to benefit the main character, but now it's going to work in my favor instead. Bloodline power comes from monsters, so I should head outside the city and search the monster graves. Maybe I'll get lucky. Meanwhile, in Yunjue's room, Nalan's personal maid, Zhao Qi, barges in with several other maids and has them beat Yunjue. Zhao Qi sneers. Tell me, what's your relationship with that piece of trash? He even gave you a spirit fruit. Yunjue angrily replies, stop talking nonsense. My master is not trash. Just then, another maid rushes in. Everyone's gathered to deal with Lin Feng. Zhao Qi smirks. Perfect. Let's go watch the show. Yunjue grows worried. Is master in trouble? At the same time, Lin Yu walks into Lin Feng's room. Little brother, I knew you'd eventually get involved in salt smuggling. Lin Feng thinks. Looks like Lin Yu's men spotted me with Mr. C. Thankfully, I only had a small amount of salt in the market, so I don't need to panic. He calmly replies. Before making accusations, where's your proof? Lin Yu smiles. Right here. Several men suddenly enter carrying sacks of salt. They point at Lin Feng. Brother Lin Feng is the reason we got caught trading illegal salt. At that moment, Nalan arrives. What's going on here? Lin Yu explains, my little brother earned all that money through illegal salt smuggling. Nalan looks disappointed. Lin Feng, so this is how you made all that money. I'm truly disappointed in you. Lin Feng thinks, that bastard has planned everything in advance. What should I do now? Yunjie steps forward. Wait a second. My master is far too intelligent to risk smuggling salt just to make money. Zhao Qi scoffs. Stop talking. You've already said too much. Lin Feng suddenly smiles. I've got the perfect solution. He opens his spatial bracelet and pours out a mountain of silver taels. Lin Yu immediately says, see? He made all that money from salt smuggling. This clearly wasn't his first time. Lin Feng picks up a glass bottle. Wait, do you all know what this is? Nalan answers, of course. It's a glass bottle. Lin Feng explains, I've been importing large quantities of glass bottles through one of my business partners and selling them in the market. They earn me far more money than smuggling ever could. So why would I risk breaking the law? Lin Yu argues, that's impossible. Glass bottles are incredibly rare. Where did you get such a huge supply? Lin Feng confidently replies, I have a very strong network. That's where I get them. Nalan asks, then why didn't you tell me earlier? Lin Feng smiles bitterly. If I had told you before, would you have believed me? Lin Yu shouts, he's lying. Who would believe a story like that? At that moment, Mr. C walks in. I have proof that brother Lin Feng is telling the truth. I even brought the salt merchant with me. Nalan asks, who are you? Mr. C answers, I'm a merchant and brother Lin Feng's friend. I heard he was in trouble, so I came immediately. The salt merchant points at one of the witnesses. He's the one who bought all my salt. The man immediately panics. No, I wasn't behind any of this. Before he can say anything else, Lin Yu suddenly kills every witness. How dare you falsely accuse my brother? Nalan gasps. Lin Yu, what have you done? We could have questioned them and found out who the real mastermind was. Lin Yu lowers his head. I lost control of my emotions. After all, Lin Feng is my brother. Brother Lin Feng, please forgive me. I made a terrible mistake. Lin Feng thinks. Lin Yu is absolutely ruthless. He killed every witness so the truth could never come out. He smiles at Mr. C. Thank you, Brother C. Thanks to you, I was able to prove my innocence. Come on, let's go outside and have a few drinks. Nalan stops him. Lin Feng, wait, I need to say something. I misunderstood you. Please forgive me. Lin Feng calmly replies, it's alright. This isn't the first time you've misunderstood me. I already knew you wouldn't believe me. After that, Lin Feng leaves with his friends. Soon Yun Fan arrives as well. Lin Feng laughs. Perfect timing. Drinking will be even more fun now, Mr. C explains. Yun Fan told me everything that happened. Yun Fan asks, brother, should I kill that bastard? Lin Feng shakes his head. No, if we kill him now, everyone will suspect us. He silently thinks, this isn't the first time Lin Yu has tried to kill me. Whatever happens to him from now on, he has no one to blame but himself. Forget about him. Let's go enjoy some drinks. Lin Feng notices Yunjue's bruises. Did Zhao Qi bully you? You're hurt, aren't you? Yunjue looks surprised. Master, how did you know? Lin Feng sighs. Because I've been treated the same way for a long time. But don't worry, from today onward, no one will bully you again. His friends call out, Brother Lin Feng, hurry up, the drinks are almost gone. Lin Feng laughs. Coming, Give me a second. As everyone chats, one of them says, I still don't understand why Bai Ling chose Lin Yu. Lin Feng suddenly says, wait for me. I'm going to the restroom. But he thinks, Bai Ling is Lin Yu's wife. That's the real reason I'm here. Lin Feng arrives at Mother Jiang's residence. Mother Jiang, it's been a long time. I brought you a gift. She asks, son-in-law, what brings you here? Do you need something? Lin Feng smiles. My wife's birthday is coming up, and I want to prepare a song for him. I'd like Bai Ling's advice. Mother Jiang shakes her head. She's General Lin's wife. I can't help you with that. Lin Feng quietly places a gold tail in front of her. Mother Jiang instantly changes her tone. Well, if it's only for a little while, I suppose that's fine. She silently wonders, when did Lin Feng start caring so much about Nalan? Lin Feng meets Bai Ling. She immediately says, Lin Feng, what are you doing here? Leave now, or I'll call the guards. Lin Feng calmly replies, I'll leave, but first, don't you want to know where your brother is? Bai Ling frowns. How could you possibly know anything about my brother? Lin Feng answers, I know exactly where he is. She scoffs, you're lying. Even Lin Yu has been searching for him for years without success, yet you're telling me you already found him? Lin Feng says, Lin Yu already knows where your brother is. He just won't tell you because once you find your brother, you'll stop helping him. If he truly cared about you, he would have never taken 3,000 silver taels from you. Bai Ling's expression changes. Lin Feng, please tell me, where is my brother? Lin Feng replies, he's in the cemetery, about 5 miles from here. Bai Ling was stunned. You're lying. Lin Yu recently brought me my brother's bracelet. My brother is already dead. I won't believe you. Lin Feng nods. Fine. Meet me at the cemetery tomorrow, and I'll prove it. If you don't trust me, you can simply ignore everything I said. The next day, Bai Ling arrives at the cemetery. Where's your proof? Lin Feng points ahead. Bai Ling, your brother is right there. She bursts into tears. Judging by his injured leg, it's really my brother. But who did this to him? Lin Feng examines the corpse. Based on the wound on his neck, only 3 people in Nalan City could have done this. My wife Nalan, Lin Yu, or the city's bandits. Bai Ling asks, then why do you think Lin Yu is the culprit? Lin Feng replies, think about the jade pendant your brother always carried. Lin Yu was the one who brought it back to you. Bai Ling falls to her knees. Brother, please forgive me. You're dead because of me. Lin Feng asks, Bai Ling, do you want revenge on Lin Yu? She answers without hesitation. Yes, I want revenge. Tell me what I need to do. Lin Feng explains, Lin Yu works with the bandits, and I'm certain he keeps records of everything. If you can get that ledger for me, I'll expose his true face to everyone. Yun Fan adds, as soon as you learn anything about those records, leave a mark on the window. I'll deliver the message to brother Lin Feng immediately. Lin Feng warns her, Bai Ling, you shouldn't stay here any longer. If Mother Jiang sees you, you'll be in serious trouble. Alright Bai Ling, take care. After she leaves, he thinks, I've already set my trap for Lin Yu. Now it's time to help the people of Nalan City. Soon, notices are posted all across Nalan City. Yunzui announces, we're hiring workers. Anyone who works for a day will receive 7 kilograms of rice. We're only hiring 100 people, so it's first come, first served. The crowd was stunned. 7 kilograms of rice. Did we hear that right? They have to be joking. Why would someone like Lin Feng help us? Lin Feng steps forward. Construction will begin 5 miles away in the Westlands. Anyone willing to work is guaranteed to receive 7 kilograms of rice. One man raises his hand. I'll join, but I need today's rice in advance. Lin Feng smiles. You'll get extra since you're the first person to sign up. The crowd immediately erupts. They're serious. Everyone hurry. Let's sign up. A while later, Lin Feng says, looks like we've successfully recruited everyone we needed. Yun Fan smiles. Brother Lin Feng, you're amazing. You're capable enough that you don't have to rely on your wife anymore. Lin Feng chuckles. Nalan may seem cold on the outside, but she's actually a very kind person. Deep down, he thinks, she'll stay by my side until the very end. Meanwhile, Nalan secretly blushes. Why is that idiot saying things like that about me? Lin Feng claps his hands. Alright, let's head to the Westlands and get to work. Nalan silently thinks, Lin Feng really has changed. 3 days later, Lin Feng thinks, construction in the Westlands has been going on for 3 days. I should go check on the progress. Suddenly, Yun Fan rushes over. Brother Lin Feng? Yunzui is in serious trouble. Lin Feng's expression changes. What happened to Yunzui? A short while later, they arrive at the construction site. A worker reports, my lord, bandits attacked us. They caused chaos, then suddenly collapsed. They kidnapped Yunzui, and I wasn't strong enough to save her. Just then, Nalan arrives. Lin Feng, what happened? Lin Feng answers, I'm fine, but Yunzui has been kidnapped. Lin Yu immediately says, it must have been the bandits. Privately, he thinks, those idiots. I ordered them to kill Lin Feng, but instead they kidnap Yunzui. Lin Feng clenches his fists. I'm going after those bandits. How dare they kidnap Yunzui? Nalan quickly stops him. You're not going. It's far too dangerous. Besides, she's only a maid. Why are you risking your life for her? Lin Feng firmly replies, she may be a maid, but whenever I was in trouble, she never abandoned me. No matter what happens, I will save her. At that moment, Yun Fan interrupts. Wait, the bandits didn't kidnap her on purpose. They've been poisoned by the Venom King. Lin Yu looks surprised. Who are you? How do you know about the Venom King? Yunfan stares directly at him. Lin Yu's eyes widen. Wait, I recognize that scar. You're one of the top 10 elites, the king of thieves, Yunfan. Yunfan nods. The Venom King came after me and my wife. My wife is actually his sister. What I don't understand is why those bandits are involved. As he says that, he continues staring suspiciously at Lin Yu. Lin Yu quickly responds, this has nothing to do with me. You and Lin Feng can handle it yourselves. Yunfan sighs. Don't worry. This happened because of me, so I'll take care of it. Lin Feng shakes his head. No, we're going together. I'm not leaving my brother to face this alone. Nalan watches in confusion. What exactly is Yunzue to Lin Feng? Why is he willing to risk everything for her? Jiaoqi sneers. Lin Feng won't survive against those bandits. He's definitely going to die. Before she can say another word, slap, Nalan strikes Jiaoqi across the face. Lin Feng is my husband. A maid like you has no right to speak about him that way. If I ever hear you insult him again, I won't let you off. Jiaoqi immediately kneels. Master, please forgive me. I made a terrible mistake. Nalan then turns toward Lin Feng. Wait, I'm coming with you. After everyone leaves, Lin Yu approaches Jiaoqi. Nalan actually slapped you over that piece of trash. Tell me, what if I became the lord of Nalan City instead? Jiaoqi immediately answers. Under your rule, Nalan City would surely become prosperous. Lin Yu smiles. If you help me, I'll make you my concubine. Hearing that, Jiaoqi blushes shyly. Meanwhile, Lin Feng uses a drone to locate the Venom King's camp. The Venom King's camp is pretty strange. I can see everything clearly from here. Yunfan replies, compared to the other top 10 elites, the Venom King is actually one of the normal ones. The others are even stranger. Suddenly, both of them freeze. What's growing on your head? Mushrooms have suddenly sprouted from both of their heads. At that moment, the Venom King appears. My poison is already spreading through your bodies, yet you two still have so much energy. Yunfan demands, Venom King, what did you do to us? The Venom King looks at Lin Feng. If I'm not mistaken, you're the live-in son-in-law of Nalan City. Lin Feng replies, so you knew who I was, yet you still poisoned me. He silently thinks, I'm slowly losing consciousness. That bastard used a slow-acting poison. I need to find a cure before it's too late. The Venom King grins. Watching a loser like you suffer is going to be fun. Suddenly, an arrow shoots toward him. The Venom King dodges it effortlessly. Nalan appears and coldly declares, the only person allowed to bully Lin Feng is me. As long as I'm here, no one else is touching him. The Venom King smirks. You've got courage, girl, coming here alone to challenge me. Nalan points her weapon at him. Enough talking. You're about to die. The Venom King raises a hand. Nobody interfere. I'll show you the true extent of my power. He launches a deadly attack at Nalan. At the last possible moment, she narrowly dodges it. The Venom King laughs. Your talent is impressive. It's a shame your husband is such a worthless loser. I'm already married, but you could always become my concubine. Nalan's eyes turn cold. Shut up. I'm going to kill you. Meanwhile, Lin Feng suddenly starts running away at full speed. Nalan was confused. Lin Feng, where are you going? Yunfan shouts. Brother, run. I'll hold them off. The Venom King glares at Nalan. How dare you look away while fighting me? He instantly throws several poison needles. One of them pierces Nalan's leg. Without hesitation, Nalan seals the blood flow in her leg to stop the poison from spreading. Then she activates her bloodline. Even if I die today, I'll kill you first. The Venom King's expression changes. That's an incredibly rare bloodline, the Golden Dragon bloodline. He quickly warns her, don't be reckless. If you activate your bloodline now, even I won't be able to cure the poison afterward. Nalan replies fearlessly, you really think a poison master like you can kill me? I don't believe it. Just then, Lin Feng suddenly returns, carrying Yunzue in his arms. Stop fighting. I have something important to say. Nalan was stunned. He left me behind, just to save his maid? The Venom King laughs. You're already poisoned, so you don't have much time left. Go ahead. I'll listen to whatever you have to say. Lin Feng looks straight at him and says, I heard, you've been having a hard time whenever things start getting a little too spicy. Hearing that, the Venom King was completely stunned. Stop talking nonsense. Who told you something like that? Even Yunfan can't help laughing. Lin Feng replies, I'm not joking. I'm completely serious. I have a close relationship with the Medicine King, and I happen to have 3 miraculous pills. These pills will greatly improve your performance. The Venom King says, fine, I'll try one. Even if it's poisonous, it won't affect me. I'm immune to every kind of poison. The moment he swallows the pill, his cultivation breaks through from the Martial Soul Realm to the Martial King Realm. A tremendous amount of energy surges through his body. Yunfan complains, Brother Lin Feng, you should have given that amazing medicine to me instead. I could have defeated the Venom King with ease. Lin Feng thinks, I didn't expect the system's pills could even help someone level up. The Venom King smiles. I have no grudge against any of you. You even helped me break through, so here's the antidote. Take it and leave. I don't want any trouble with you anymore. Lin Feng says, I can give you the other 2 pills as well, but you'll have to grant me 2 requests. The Venom King turns around. What's the first one? Lin Feng replies, you have to accept Yunfan's relationship with your sister. The Venom King immediately refuses. Absolutely not. Lin Feng calmly says, think about it carefully. Ever since you started interfering in their relationship, what has happened? The Venom King falls silent. Everything was fine before I got involved. After I interfered, my sister became seriously ill, so all of her suffering was actually my fault. Soon afterward, Lin Feng begins cooking. As he sprinkles spices over the food, he says, "This will taste much better with these seasonings." Nalan watches in amazement. "Lin Feng, you're surprisingly talented at the strangest things," the Venom King excitedly says. "I want those spices too." Lin Feng smiles. "These spices are very expensive." The Venom King takes out a dagger. This dagger is coated with an extremely rare poison that has no known cure. It can only be used once, but even a Martial King realm expert can be killed by it. Lin Feng nods. "Deal. The spices are yours." Then he suddenly remembers something. "Oh right, Nalan, I bought you a special gift." Nalan replies, "I only care about martial arts. I have no interest in meaningless gifts." Lin Feng takes out a bottle. "It's a rare perfume from the western region. You won't find anything like it anywhere else." Nalan tries it and blushes. "It actually smells wonderful." Lin Feng grins. "Try wearing it. Maybe then you'll finally look a little more feminine." Nalan glares at him. "Come here, Lin Feng. What nonsense are you talking about? Don't I already look like a woman?" Suddenly they are ambushed. A large group of bandits appears. The deputy commander of the Lingsha bandit group, Lu Ji, laughs. "I heard the governor of Nalan City is here, so I came to kill her. Brothers, charge! Kill them all!" Lin Feng thinks, "So this is the deputy commander of the Lingsha bandits. Do you really think I'll let you lay a finger on Nalan?" He immediately launches a powerful attack. Nalan was shocked. Lin Feng has already reached the martial teacher realm? Yunjui cheers. "Master, you'll definitely defeat them." Nalan says, "I'll go help Lin Feng. Stay here and don't move." Yunjui nods. "Understood, master." However, Lu Ji suddenly rushes toward Nalan. "It's time for you to die." Before he can strike, Lin Feng lands a devastating punch that sends him flying. Lu Ji stares at him in disbelief. "Are you really the useless Lavin son-in-law of Nalan City? I heard you were incredibly weak." Lin Feng smiles. "I used to be weak, but dealing with me now won't be so easy." Nalan demands, "Tell me, who informed you that I was coming?" Instead of answering, Lu Ji suddenly launches another sneak attack at her. Laughing wildly, he shouts, "I've killed the governor of Nalan City." Lin Feng rushes over. "Nalan, hang on, I'll take you to a doctor." Lu Ji keeps laughing hysterically. "I killed the governor of Nalan City." The next second, the Venom King grabs Lu Ji by the head and kills him instantly with his poison. "Since they've already prepared an ambush against us, we should retreat for now. Another enemy force could be on its way." Lin Feng quickly orders, "Yunjui, follow the King of Thieves. We have to get Nalan to a doctor immediately." Just then, someone blocks their path. "None of you are leaving today." Lin Feng frowns. "Yi Cheng, what are you doing here? You're a disciple of Jianyuan City, yet you've joined forces with bandits?" Yi Qiang calmly replies, "I couldn't care less about those bandits. What I see is that you've injured the governor of Nalan City. Are you trying to betray Miss Nalan?" Lin Feng thinks, "This is bad. If I fight the people of Jianyuan City right now, things will only get worse." At that moment, Yunfan unleashes a powerful hidden weapon. A massive cloud of smoke instantly covers the battlefield. Yi Qiang shouts, "Be careful! The King of Thieves is one of the greatest hidden weapon masters alive." When the smoke clears, Lin Feng and the others have disappeared. Ye Qiang notices blood on the ground. "Follow the blood trail. It'll lead us straight to them." Meanwhile, Lin Feng has carried Nalan deep into the forest. "This place should be safe. The poison arrow has already given you a fever. I don't have another choice. I have to do this." As he prepares to remove the poison, Nalan blushes. "Lin Feng, what are you doing?" Lin Feng explains, "I'm removing the poison from your body. If I don't, the medicine won't work." Nalan nods. "All right, but be careful. I don't want you getting poisoned too." After successfully extracting the poison, some time passes. Nalan looks around in surprise. "Wow, you even built a tent." Lin Feng smiles. "I've always known how." He hands her a jacket. Nalan asks, "You know how to do so many things. Why didn't you ever tell me before?" Lin Feng laughs. "To be honest, you never asked." He points toward the tent. "Go get some sleep. I'll keep watch." After a long silence, Nalan quietly says, "If I'm being honest, I never chose this engagement." Lin Feng looks surprised. "What do you mean?" Nalan explains, "According to my father's promise, you were originally supposed to marry my 8th sister. My mother was just an ordinary woman, but my father ordered me to marry you instead. Now that you know the truth, do you hate me?" Lin Feng suddenly bursts into laughter. Confused, Nalan asks, "Why are you laughing?" Lin Feng grins, "Because I thought I was forced to marry a tiger, when in reality I ended up with an amazing woman. Honestly, I like this tiger much more. Don't worry, once we return to Nalan City, we'll make this city prosper together. We'll prove that your father's decision wasn't wrong." Hearing those words, Nalan's eyes fill with tears. Lin Feng asks, "What's wrong?" She quickly wipes her eyes. "Nothing, some dust just got into them." Lin Feng thinks, "I never wrote anything about Nalan's family background in the novel. It feels like this fictional world is slowly becoming a real one." Suddenly, Lin Feng senses danger. He immediately pulls Nalan into the bushes. A moment later, Ye Qiang arrives. He looks at the dying campfire. This fire was extinguished only a short while ago. They can't be far away. Search the area, Lin Feng thinks. He followed the blood trail all the way here, but I left a fake trail to send him in the wrong direction. He carefully hides Nalan beneath the bushes. Just then, a powerful attack flies toward him. Lin Feng barely dodges it and immediately starts running. Where did these bastards come from? The enemies shout, "Stop, you're dead." While escaping, Lin Feng trips over a rock and tumbles down near a river. Yi Chang smirks. "Lin Feng, you're finally going to die. I'll make you pay for humiliating me that day." An arrow pierces straight through Lin Feng's leg, but before anyone can finish him off, another disciple suddenly panics. "Master Ye, something's wrong." Ye Qiang's face turns pale. How is the demon overlord, the dragon turtle, here? Behind Lin Feng, a gigantic dragon turtle slowly emerges. Everyone immediately turns and runs. Run! Lin Feng is definitely going to die now. Sometime later, Nalan wakes up. She looks around anxiously. "Lin Feng, where are you? I have a really bad feeling. Something must have happened." Meanwhile, Ye Chang says, "The dragon turtle is far too dangerous. Escaping from here won't be easy, so everyone stay alert. At least that piece of trash is finally dead. Without Lin Feng, Nalan City will be much better off." Another disciple laughs. "It's a good thing the dragon turtle killed him. If he had died by my hands, his death would have been far more painful." Just then, Nalan arrives and hears everything. "What did you just say? Lin Feng is dead?" Ye Chang nods. "That's right, Lin Feng is dead." Nalan's eyes fill with rage. "If Lin Feng died because of you, then none of you are leaving here alive." She immediately attacks, but Ye Chang blocks her strike. "Have you lost your mind? We killed Lin Feng for your sake. You should be thanking us instead of attacking us." Nalan angrily replies, "Stop talking nonsense. Lin Feng had already changed, yet you still killed him." At that moment, Lin Yu arrives. "This is all a misunderstanding. Everyone should leave now. I'll take care of Nalan." Nalan frowns. "Lin Yu, what are you doing here?" Ye Chang says, "Let's go. We have nothing left to do here." Nalan shouts, "Don't you dare leave. I'm not letting any of you escape." Lin Yu quickly tries to calm her. "Nalan, please calm down." She glares at him. "Why are you interfering?" Lin Yu answers, "I saw it with my own eyes. The dragon turtle killed Lin Feng." Nalan immediately says, "Then go find his body." Lin Yu nods. "Fine, I'll do that." As he walks away, he thinks, "Lin Feng is finally dead. Soon Nalan will be mine." Meanwhile, Lin Feng was relaxing inside the snake spring. He smiles. "This snake spring is incredible. Not only have my injuries completely healed, but I've also broken through to become an advanced martial teacher." The dragon turtle says, "This place is every cultivator's dream, and I've never eaten food as delicious as yours before. If you hadn't fed me such amazing food, I would have never brought you here." Lin Feng grins. "Once I make enough money, I'll bring you even more dried fish." The dragon turtle nods. "There's a cave nearby where many cultivators died. You might find something valuable there. But don't even think about running away. You can't escape from me." Lin Feng smiles. "Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I still need to use the snake spring again. Finding this place is incredibly difficult, and I'm lucky I ended up here." According to the original novel, the Monster King's tomb should be somewhere nearby. Soon, Lin Feng discovers several skeletons. What are members of the Zhu clan doing here? Never mind, let's see if they left behind anything valuable. After searching the cave, he smiles. "Amazing! I found the Zhu clan's fighting technique and the Sword of Judgment." But according to the original novel, the main character Ye Chang was supposed to find the Monster King's remains here after a storm. So why are they missing? Did someone already take them? Suddenly, the ground beneath him collapses. Lin Feng falls into a hidden chamber. His eyes light up. "Incredible! I found the ancient demon spirit devouring beast. Now I can finally improve my bloodline talent." Later, Lin Feng returns to the dragon turtle. "Look what I found. You can keep all of this, but I need your help fusing with this demon soul." The dragon turtle immediately scolds him. "Stop talking nonsense. Have you lost your mind? You're trying to forcefully change your bloodline. You could die during the process. Don't you value your life?" Lin Feng calmly replies, "I already know the risks. This is a battle between two souls, and there's a very high chance I'll die, but I still have to try. That's why I need your help. If you help me, I'll bring you delicious food every month." The dragon turtle's mouth instantly starts watering. "Use the snake spring. It'll greatly increase your chances of succeeding." Lin Feng steps into the spring and begins merging the spirit-devouring beast's soul with his own. The fusion process is unbelievably painful. The dragon turtle warns him. "The spirit-devouring beast is trying to steal your 5 senses." Lin Feng grits his teeth. "I never imagined a demon soul could be this powerful. I was supposed to devour it, but instead it's devouring me. If this continues, I'm finished." Just then, the dragon turtle's golden chains appear and completely restrain the demon soul. Lin Feng smiles. "Dragon turtle, thank you for helping me. Now it's my turn to complete the fusion." The bloodline finally merges successfully. Lin Feng stares at his new power. "What kind of bloodline is this? I've never seen anything like it before. Calling it a demon beast doesn't feel right. It's more like devil magic. This is my very own 1000 devil hand magic." He can feel overwhelming power surging through his body. "I've already reached the peak of the advanced martial teacher realm." The dragon turtle warns him. "Don't get carried away. If you can't control that power, it'll consume your body instead." Lin Feng laughs. "Don't worry, I'm very good at controlling things. Suddenly, someone enters the cave. Lin Feng instantly attacks. Who's there? Get out. A familiar voice replies, brother, it's us. It is Yunfan and Yunjue. Yunjue says, Master, thank goodness you're safe. Those bastards claimed the dragon turtle had eaten you alive. We were so worried that we searched everywhere for you. You've been missing for 7 whole days. Why didn't you come back? Miss Nolan has locked herself inside her room. She refuses to believe you're dead. Lin Feng looks at the dragon turtle. Wait, I've been here for 7 days? The dragon turtle shrugs. That's not my fault. You were the one who chose to stay here. Yunfan says, that bastard Lin Yu arranged the attack on you so he could get closer to Miss Nolan. Since everyone believes you're dead, he's definitely planning something. Lin Feng smiles confidently. Don't worry, we'll deal with Lin Yu very soon. By the way, did you meet Bai Ling? What did she say? Yunfan nods. Bai Ling has already gathered all the account books. She's just waiting for our next move. Lin Feng says, you two head back first. I still have something to take care of here. I'll return a little later. Soon after, Lin Feng secretly follows Ye Chang. Ye Chang asks, where's the fire crystal? A disciple from Jianyuan City asks, are you sure the fire crystal is really here? Ye Chang replies, Lin Yu told me. He promised that if I killed Lin Feng, he'd help me find it. Hidden nearby, Lin Feng thinks, so that bastard Lin Yu really is behind everything. Meanwhile, the leader of the bandit group, Madaha Luchiha, angrily says, that bastard Lin Yu betrayed us. He promised to form an alliance with us after becoming the city lord, but he deceived us from the very beginning. We helped him eliminate his enemies, and now it's his turn to pay. Brothers, charge! Kill every last one of those traitors. Master Shimen looked at him in surprise. So, you're Lin Feng. Ye Chang's eyes widened. How is this bastard still alive? He should have died. Yun Jian looked at Lin Feng's weapon and exclaimed, wait, isn't that the Sword of Judgment? What are members of the Zhu clan doing here? Ye Chang pointed at Lin Feng. This trash deserves to die. Master Shimen stopped him. Calm down, my disciple. Lin Feng smiled. I know you won't let me leave so easily, but I have something important to tell you, so listen carefully. Near the dragon turtle's nest, I saw members of the Zhu clan, and they had a large number of fire crystals. They most likely took them from Madaha Luchiha. That means the bandits don't have any fire crystals left. Ye Chang spat on the ground. Stop making up stories. Quit talking nonsense. Lin Feng calmly took out the evidence. Here's the proof. I risked my life to bring back the Sword of Judgment and some snake spring water. This whole situation is just a misunderstanding, so everyone should stop fighting. Madaha Lucha nodded. Fine, I'll let this go. Lin Feng turned to Master Shimen. Brother Shimen, I have something else to tell you. This entire mess happened because of Ye Chang, so he should be the one punished. Besides, your disciple is extremely talented. At this rate, he might even surpass you one day. Since we're friends, take this snake spring water. Once your master receives it, he'll be overjoyed. Master Shimen smiled. Lin Feng, you're truly remarkable. After confirming everything, he announced, the Zhu clan has indeed taken the fire crystals. We must report this to our master immediately. Ye Chang objected. Wait, we can't just let these bandits go. Master Shimen shook his head. Our mission was to recover the fire crystals, not eliminate the bandits. If we return empty-handed, it'll be your responsibility. The disciples whispered among themselves. Ye Chang wasted too much time. If we'd found the fire crystals earlier, he would have taken all the credit. Now that we've failed, the blame belongs to him too. Ye Chang clenched his fists. This isn't my fault. Yun Jian sighed in relief. At least everything ended peacefully. Then she looked at Lin Feng. Could I buy some snake spring water? I'll trade you spirit stones for it. Lin Feng thought. She's incredibly beautiful. She must be Yun Jian. He walked closer and smiled. Snake spring water is extremely rare. If you want one bottle, it'll cost at least 1,000 spirit stones. So, Yun Jian, what do you think? His teasing made Yun Jian blush. Embarrassed, she turned around and walked away. Master Shimen laughed. Brother Lin Feng, thank you for your help. Lin Feng waved goodbye. Take care, have a safe journey. As Yun Jian left, she wondered, how did Lin Feng know my name? Madaha Luchiha bowed deeply. Thank you for saving us. If you hadn't shown up, they would have killed me. Lin Feng replied, there's no need to thank me. You already know why I came here. Madaha Luchiha immediately dropped to his knees. We've served Lin Yu for so long and did everything he asked, but in the end, that bastard betrayed us. Please spare us. We made a terrible mistake, Lin Feng said. Come with me and tell everyone who was truly behind all of this. Madaha Luchiha nodded. Master Lin Feng, I'll go with you. Lin Feng smiled coldly. Lin Yu, it's time for my revenge. Meanwhile, Nelan was deep in thought. I have a feeling Jianyuan City was behind everything. Just then, Lin Yu arrived. Have you thought about our marriage? Once we're married, will you even be able to question the people of Jianyuan City about whether they were involved? Nalan frowned. Stop talking nonsense. That's never going to happen. Don't bring this up again. Lin Yu continued. Think about it carefully. This is the best way to avenge Lin Feng. Nalan glared at him. Accepting your proposal would mean betraying Lin Feng. Just then, voices echoed from outside. Lin Yu frowned. Why are those bandits here? Nalan said. That's exactly what I was about to ask. A moment later, she froze in shock. Is that Lin Feng? Lin Feng smiled. Nalan, I'm back. Her eyes filled with joy. It's really Lin Feng. Lin Yu immediately shouted. Close the main gate. Everyone, prepare for battle. Nalan stopped him. Stop right now. What do you think you're doing? Lin Yu laughed. Do you really think these guards will listen to you? Nalan stared at him. Lin Yu, have you lost your mind? He smiled obsessively. You're right. I've gone crazy for you. Nalan immediately attacked. I'm going to kill you. Lin Yu remained calm. I'm already an advanced martial teacher, while you're only in the martial soul realm. I can't force you to do anything, but take a look behind you. Nalan turned around and saw that all of her maids had been tied up. Zhao Qi shouted, Damn you, Lin Yu. After everything I did for you, you betrayed me. You deserve to die. Without hesitation, Lin Yu killed Zhao Qi. Nalan's expression darkened. I should have realized long ago that you're a monster. Lin Yu pointed at the hostages. Announce that you're my wife right now. If you refuse, every one of them will die. Your favorite personal maid will be the first. The maid cried out, Master, don't worry about us. Even if we die, it doesn't matter. With tears in her eyes, Nalan looked at Lin Feng. Lin Feng, why have you sided with the bandits? From this moment on, our relationship is over. Madaha Luchiha whispered. Looks like Lin Yu has completely brainwashed Miss Nalan. Lin Feng smiled. Madaha Luchiha, that's exactly why you're just a bandit. You'll never understand a woman's heart. I know Nalan. She's only saying those things because Lin Yu is threatening her. Lin Feng then fired a flaming shot that exploded nearby. Don't worry. Your husband is here now, and I'll definitely save you. Nalan sighed helplessly. Lin Feng, you're such an idiot. Lin Yu laughed. Interesting. Let's see how you plan to save her. Suddenly, every guard standing behind Lin Yu was cut down. Lin Yu turned around in shock. Who attacked us? Yunfan and the Venom King stepped forward. Lin Yu's expression changed. I didn't expect anyone else to be here. The Venom King said calmly. I don't want to kill you, but you're forcing my hand. Lin Feng is my friend. If you value your lives, then you already know what to do. The guards immediately panicked. It's the Venom King. He's the one who wiped out an entire city overnight. We don't want to die. They began retreating. Lin Yu roared, Kill the Venom King. That's an order, but the guards were trembling too much to move. Lin Feng smiled. This is our chance. Let's attack. Just then, their path was blocked by 5 blazing wolves. A man sitting atop one of the wolves sneered, Trash, how are you doing? Did you really think getting past us would be that easy? Madaha Luchiha frowned. Every one of those blazing wolves is in the Master Realm. There are at least 5 of them. This battle won't be easy. The man laughed. Now that you've seen our strength, turn around and leave. If you keep going, you're only asking for trouble. Lin Feng looked at Madaha Luchiha. Don't worry, they won't listen to reason. I'll deal with every last one of these bastards myself. The enemies burst into laughter. Has this idiot lost his mind? Does he really think he can defeat 5 blazing wolves by himself? Lin Feng pointed at the enemy leader. Brother Zhang Wei, attack me together with all 5 blazing wolves. Zhang Wei grinned. Fine. Get ready to die. The wolves charged at Lin Feng simultaneously. With a single devastating strike, Lin Feng wiped them all out instantly. Zhang Wei stared at him in disbelief. What's going on? Weren't you only a martial teacher? When did you break through to become an advanced martial teacher? Lin Feng casually tossed his sword aside. I won't even need a weapon anymore. Come on, attack me. Zhang Wei sneered. I'll kill you with a single slash. Just because you've reached the advanced martial teacher realm doesn't mean you can act arrogant in front of me. Suddenly, countless vines burst out of the ground and wrapped tightly around Zhang Wei. Lin Feng smiled. When you see Hell King, tell him I'm living quite comfortably inside this novel world. Zhang Wei panicked. Lin Feng, what are you talking about? Please spare me. I don't want to die. Ignoring his pleas, Lin Feng killed Zhang Wei. Witnessing their leader's death, the remaining men were terrified. Lin Feng, please forgive us. Lin Feng calmly replied. It's fine. I understand that Lin Yu manipulated all of you, but do you realize what your real mistake was? If you truly regret it, then help me kill Lin Yu. They immediately nodded. Don't worry, Lord Lin Feng. We'll help you. With that, they charged toward the battlefield. Lin Yu gritted his teeth. I trusted those bastards, and they all betrayed me. Bai Ling stepped forward. Stop talking nonsense. You're the real traitor, and I have proof. Lin Yu glared at her. You bitch, even you're betraying me now? Then he shouted at Lin Feng, fight me in a duel, or I'll kill Bai Ling right here. Lin Feng shrugged. A duel? Why would I agree to that? She's your wife, so do whatever you want. Besides, Bai Ling has already helped me enough. I don't need her anymore. Lin Yu smirked. Fine, then I'll kill her. At that moment, Lin Feng secretly signaled Yunfan. In an instant, Yunfan launched a hidden attack and sliced off Lin Yu's fingers. Lin Yu screamed in pain. Bastard, you cut off my hand. I won't let you get away with this. The moment everyone saw Lin Yu's severed hand, they fled in panic. Lin Yu realized the situation immediately. I have to run, otherwise I'm dead. Lin Feng has everyone on his side, while I have no one left. Before he could escape, Lin Feng appeared right behind him. Where do you think you're running? Desperate, Lin Yu activated his serpent bloodline. Trash like you can't stop me. You're the one who's going to die. Lin Feng smiled. If we're comparing bloodlines, then I'll activate mine too. Let's see whose bloodline is truly stronger. I've already given you countless chances in the past, but you never changed. Lin Yu, it's time for you to die. Giving you another chance would only be a mistake. The moment you set your sights on Nalan, you sealed your own fate. Just as Lin Feng was about to finish him, Bai Ling suddenly rushed forward and stabbed Lin Yu with a dagger. With tears streaming down her face, she shouted, "Because of you, my brother died. Give my brother back." Lin Feng stopped her. "Bai Ling, it's over. He's already dead." She lowered her head. "Lin Feng, thank you for helping me. I don't know how I'll ever repay you." Yun Fan laughed. "Brother, your entire plan worked perfectly." Lin Feng nodded. "Finally, Lin Yu is dead. Now we can focus on developing the city, recover the 200,000 silver taels he stole." Nalan looked surprised. Lin Yu had 200,000 silver taels? Lin Feng sighed. "You have no idea how badly he exploited this city." The scene then shifted to Zhanyuan City. Yun Jan had just received a letter. Ye Chang complained. Master Xiamen made a huge mistake. He believed Lin Feng, accepted the snake spring water from him, and even presented it to our master. Yun Jan calmly replied, "Master Xiamen must have had his own reasons for doing that." Ye Chang suggested, "Then let's go ask him why he made that decision." Yun Jan shook her head. "No, I have other matters to deal with. Besides, I just received news that Lin Yu was killed by a rebellion, and Nalan City is now under Lin Feng's control." Ye Chang was stunned. "Is that true? Lin Yu was such a good man. Lin Feng is a complete scumbag. How dare he kill someone like him?" That night, a shadow quietly landed on the roof of Lin Feng's house. Without even looking up, Lin Feng said, "I know you're here. Come inside." A masked figure entered the room. "Impressive. You recognized me?" Lin Feng smiled. "Yin Zhen, tell me, what are you doing in my room this late at night?" She froze in surprise. "How did you know it was me?" Lin Feng chuckled. "Don't forget, I used to be the city's #1 playboy. I'd recognize your perfume anywhere." Yin Zhen rolled her eyes. "You shameless pervert." Lin Feng grinned. "Maybe I am, but if you're sneaking into my room in the middle of the night, what does that make you?" She frowned. "Enough joking. I'm here to make a deal. I want more snake spring water. Take me to the dragon turtle. I'll pay whatever amount of spirit stones you ask for." Lin Feng shook his head. "It wasn't easy obtaining those treasures. I barely escaped alive. Why would I risk my life and go back to the dragon turtle?" Yun Zhen took a deep breath. "Then tell me what you want. If it's within my power, I'll give it to you." Lin Feng sighed dramatically. "I've been married for 3 years, yet I'm still forced to sleep alone in the guest room. Sleeping by myself every night has been pretty lonely, so why don't you keep me company?" Yun Zhen's face turned red with anger. "Keep talking like that and I'll kill you." A moment later, she frowned. "Wait, why do I suddenly feel so strange?" Lin Feng pointed outside. "There's a special flower blooming outside the room. Its fragrance is probably affecting you." She narrowed her eyes. "Lin Feng, what exactly are you planning?" At that moment, a nosebleed ran down Lin Feng's face. He couldn't help thinking, she's truly the most beautiful woman in the northern region. If Yun Zhen is this gorgeous, I wonder how beautiful the heavenly maiden must be. He smiled mischievously. "You came to my room in the middle of the night. What do you expect me to think?" Yun Zhen warned him. "Stop talking nonsense, or I'll scream." Lin Feng shrugged. "Go ahead, then everyone will know that you came into my room at midnight." She immediately stepped back. "Stop touching me." Lin Feng secretly checked her sleeves. "Good, she isn't carrying any hidden weapons." Then he teased. "Compared to Nalan, you're nothing special. I'm not interested in you at all." Yun Zhen pouted. "So you're saying my figure isn't as good as Nalan's?" Before she could react, Lin Feng suddenly kissed her. He smiled to himself. That was surprisingly enjoyable. Yun Zhen's face turned bright red. "Lin Feng, I'll kill you." Lin Feng thought, "I might have teased her a little too much. I'd better calm her down somehow." He took out a bottle. "Here, take the snake spring water." Yun Zhen looked surprised. "You're really giving it to me? What do you want in return?" Lin Feng replied, "I heard the 3 great clans of the northern region are holding a training trial in the Black Forest. Reserve 1 spot for me as a representative of Jianyun City. I also know your cultivation has stalled because your body has become too weak. That's why you wanted the snake spring water. I can help you break through to the martial soul realm." Yun Zhen looked at him in disbelief. "Are you serious?" "Of course." She nodded. "Fine. I accept your deal." Lin Feng pointed toward the bed. "Lie down. I'll transfer the energy of the fire crystal and the snake spring water into your body." Blushing, Yun Zhen whispered, "Lin Feng, please don't tell anyone about this." Lin Feng laughed. "If anyone finds out, my reputation will suffer. What if I end up having to marry you? That would be a huge loss for me." Yun Zhen puffed up her cheeks. "Am I really that unattractive?" Soon after, Lin Feng began transferring the combined energy of the fire crystal and snake spring water into her body. He silently reminded himself, "I have to stay in control. Otherwise, I might lose my chance to participate in the training trial." Yun Zhen gasped. "Lin Feng, so much energy is flowing through my body." Lin Feng quickly replied, "Stop talking, or you're going to make this much harder for me." After a while, the energy transfer was complete. Lin Feng exhaled. "That's all the snake spring water gone. It was worth at least 100,000 silver." Yun Zhen smiled. "All right, I admit you've helped me a lot. I'll definitely repay you in the future." Lin Feng smirked. "Why not repay the debt with your body?" Yun Zhen glared at him. "Keep dreaming. But I will repay this favor someday." Lin Feng nodded. "Now that our deal is complete, there's one thing I'd like to ask. you're already one of the strongest geniuses in Genuine City, so why are you so desperate to increase your cultivation? I'm just curious. If you want to tell me, go ahead. If not, that's perfectly fine too. Yunjian nodded. It's actually pretty simple. I need to reach the Martial King realm as soon as possible. Once I do, I'll be able to break off my engagement with Shimin. I'm not interested in him, and he already loves someone else. But because of the pressure from our families, we're both being forced into this engagement. You can probably relate. It's the same situation you and Nalan were in. Lin Feng thought to himself, so Yunjian really is a descendant of the Cloud family. He smiled. You're right, but my situation is different now. Nalan is perfect for me. She stood by my side when I was at my lowest. If it weren't for her, I would have died a long time ago. Yunjian smiled faintly. You'd be a perfect fit for Jianyuan City. If you want, I can speak to my master. I'm sure he'd gladly accept you. Lin Feng shook his head. No thanks. I like Nalan City. Besides, now that you're recovering, you can always come visit me from time to time. Yunjian rolled her eyes. Stop talking nonsense. I'm leaving. If someone sees me here, it'll cause a huge misunderstanding. After she left, Lin Feng smiled. Now it's finally time to revive Nalan City. The next day, Lin Feng looked at the leader of the North District Pirates, Niu Ming. So, what's your decision? Niu Ming respectfully lowered his head. Lin Feng, you're incredibly strong. I admit defeat. From today onward, whatever Master Lin Feng orders, I'll do without question. Lin Feng nodded. Good. From today on, all of you work under me. You'll help rebuild Nalan City. Niu Ming, I'll pay you a salary. Your job is to develop the entire North District. I want Nalan City to become a trade hub where merchants can travel freely. Of all the profits earned through trade, I'll take 70% and you'll receive the remaining 30%. Niu Ming gratefully replied, I'll do my best. You're truly a great leader. Lin Feng then turned toward Chanlao. Chanlao, listen carefully. Your construction skills are going to be extremely valuable. I want you to build transfer stations throughout Nalan City. I'll give you an extra 30,000 silver for this project. Bring your family here. You'll never have to wander as refugees again. Chanlao's eyes turned red. Finally, I won't have to live as a refugee anymore. Master Lin Feng, from today onward, my life belongs to you. Lin Feng nodded before looking at Mataha Luchiha. Now it's your turn. I want you to completely repair the city's fortifications. I've brought you a special cement. Once it's mixed properly, the walls will become incredibly durable. Even an elephant won't be able to break them. Mataha Luchiha immediately agreed. Don't worry, Master. I'll take care of it. Watching him assign everyone their tasks, Nalan smiled. You're surprisingly good at putting people to work. Lin Feng replied, this isn't just for my benefit. They need these opportunities too. Everyone wins. Nalan suddenly remembered something. By the way, the Venom King sent you a gift. Lin Feng looked surprised. A gift? What could it be? Turning toward everyone, he announced, listen up. We're rebuilding Nalan City from the ground up, so I need everyone to give it their all. Yun Fen nodded. I'll go organize the city guards. Lin Feng smiled. I trust you. You're the right man for the job. After opening the gift, Lin Feng found several fire crystals along with a map. His eyes widened. The Venom King actually sent us fire crystals, and there's even a map showing a fire crystal mine. It's really close to Early Village. I should check it out. Nalan immediately said, I'm coming with you. Yunjue quickly raised her hand. Master, I want to come too. Lin Feng shook his head. It's too dangerous. You have to stay behind. Soon, Lin Feng and Nalan arrived at Early Village. Looking around, Lin Feng frowned. The ore quality here looks excellent. Then why is everyone mining so far away? This place seems perfect. Nalan sighed. We thought the same thing. The problem is that a terrifying monster lives here. Every time someone tries to mine, it attacks them. Lin Feng examined a massive stone wall. Judging by this wall, there must be something valuable hidden behind it. He unleashed his explosive punch, shattering the wall with a single blow. Nalan stared in amazement. Lin Feng, you can already use explosive punch? Lin Feng smiled. Magic arts are incredibly versatile. Fire magic can be used for cooking, while water magic can irrigate farmland. Just then, they discovered dozens of skeletons. Lin Feng crouched beside them. These skeletons were killed by an incredibly powerful attack. I'm guessing this was the same monster you mentioned. Nalan grew nervous. Lin Feng, please be careful. This place is extremely dangerous. As they secretly observed the cave, Lin Feng spotted something enormous. Look, that's the fire monster. It must have been absorbing fire energy for years, which is why it evolved like this. Just one of its red eyes would be valuable enough to buy the entire city. Suddenly, the monster let out a deafening roar. Nalan whispered, I think it knows we're here. Lin Feng quickly grabbed her and pulled her behind cover. It probably woke up because of my explosive punch. Don't worry, it should fall asleep again soon. Blushing, Nalan said softly, Lin Feng, you can let me down now. He immediately released her. If you're more comfortable standing, that's fine too. Drawing his spear, Lin Feng smiled. This is the perfect opportunity. While it's sleeping, taking its red eye should be easy. He quietly approached the monster. Just as he was about to strike, the beast suddenly opened its eyes. Lin Feng's expression changed. Well, that's a problem. Nalan immediately rushed forward and launched a powerful attack. However, the monster effortlessly swatted her away. She was sent flying toward a pit of flames. At the last second, Lin Feng dashed forward and caught her. After studying the creature, he said, its scales are like armor. We can't damage its body. Its eyes are the only weak point. Nilan gritted her teeth. I'll keep it busy. Use this chance to escape. Lin Feng shook his head. There's no need to run. Just rest and watch what I do. Nilan grabbed his arm. Lin Feng, don't. It's too dangerous. Lin Feng smiled confidently. Amazon Prime Day system. It's your turn. Using the system, he purchased a large amount of dry ice. He continuously threw chunks of dry ice at the fire monster. After spending a fortune, he complained, what's going on? Why isn't this thing going down? At this rate, I'll run out of money. The monster gradually became weaker and weaker from the extreme cold. Lin Feng's eyes lit up. This is my chance. He bought an enormous block of ice. Now it's time to finish this. I'm certain you won't survive this attack. With one devastating strike, he completely froze the monster. Lin Feng glared at it. You're just a giant lizard. How dare you hurt my wife? I'll make sure you pay for that. He drove his spear straight through the monster's eye, killing it instantly. As he pulled the spear back out, the monster's red eye had fused into the weapon. Lin Feng was pleasantly surprised. Looks like my spear absorbed the red eye. It's become a top-grade treasure now. Nalan stared in disbelief. I can't believe you actually killed the fire monster. Lin Feng looked around at the countless fire crystals. Amazing. We just found an entire fire crystal mine. Nalan, however, remained worried. Even so, we can't start mining on a large scale. If the outside world learns about this mine, we'll be in serious trouble. Rebuilding Nalan City with these crystals alone won't be easy. Lin Feng smiled confidently. Nalan City borders many different cities. That makes large-scale trade incredibly convenient. Look at this perfume. I invented it myself. Mr. Seed has been selling it in the capital for quite some time, and demand is already huge. Once we perfect the production of glass products and perfume, merchants from everywhere will come to Nalan City instead of us going to them. Nalan uncorked the bottle and smiled. It smells wonderful. Lin Feng nodded. Don't worry. From now on, Nalan City will trade with the entire world. She looked at him with admiration. You really think far ahead. Lin Feng laughed. I promised you, didn't I? I'll make Nalan City one of the greatest cities in the world. Oh, and I almost forgot, this perfume is called Nalan Perfume because it was invented right here in Nalan City. Nalan smiled to herself. I thought there was another reason you gave it that name. Back at home, Lin Feng couldn't help but think, Ye Chang may have the protagonist's plot armor, but it looks like I have plot armor too. Lin Feng looked confused. Huh? What's going on here? As he checked his status, he discovered that because his villain plot armor had reached level 20, he had gained intermediate luck, allowing him to discover even more hidden opportunities. Lin Feng smiled. So this is why I was able to obtain that bloodline. This villain plot armor is seriously overpowered. Just then Yunjian said, Lin Feng, it's incredible that you managed to obtain so many fire crystals. Lin Feng replied, I bought these fire crystals for someone whose body is extremely weak. Do you have any idea how much money I spent on them? Yunjian was stunned. Are you saying, you bought these fire crystals for me? Lin Feng nodded. Come with me. We'll head to the Dragon Turtle Cave and cultivate inside the snake spring. It'll help you recover much faster. Yunjian hesitated. Do we have to go right now? Lin Feng explained. Tonight is the full moon. The snake spring's effects will be at their strongest. Yunjian thought for a moment. If we travel on horseback, everyone will notice us. Let's use my spirit beast instead. We'll arrive much faster. Meanwhile, Yu Qiao secretly watched them from a distance. You must have used the flower of beguilement on Yunjian. That's the only reason she's following you. But once its effects wear off, you're dead. While riding the spirit beast, Lin Feng nervously held onto Yunjian. She glared at him. Lin Feng, if you don't move your hand, you're going to regret it. Lin Feng laughed awkwardly. Relax, I'm just joking. At that moment, the beast suddenly lurched, causing Lin Feng to lose his balance and accidentally grab her again. Furious, Yunjian kicked him hard. A little while later, she dragged the embarrassed Lin Feng all the way to the Dragon Turtle Cave. As soon as she entered, she gasped. That's the Dragon Turtle. Lin Feng smiled. Dragon Turtle, I brought you 3 boxes of food. The Dragon Turtle snorted. That's all? I expected much more from you. Soon Yunjian stepped into the snake spring. She asked, will this really heal my body? Lin Feng nodded. Don't worry. With the fire crystals, the snake spring, and tonight's full moon, your condition will recover. But I should warn you, it'll be extremely painful. No matter what happens, stay calm and keep your chi under control. Yunjian secretly glanced at him. He's not reacting at all. Am I really that unattractive? Meanwhile, Lin Feng was struggling internally. Keeping my composure is way harder than I expected, but I have to control myself, or this is going to end badly. After some time, Yunjian opened her eyes in surprise. Amazing! I've recovered tremendously. I've already reached the beginning stage of the martial soul realm. Lin Feng, thank you. I couldn't have done this without you. Lin Feng smiled. I've also advanced to the middle stage of the advanced martial teacher realm. Let's head back before someone sees us. Yunjian handed him a bracelet. I reserved you a spot for the upcoming training session. Also, take this upper court storage bracelet. It contains 100,000 gold taels. Lin Feng widened his eyes. 100,000 gold taels. Are you giving me a dowry? Yunjian laughed. You're seriously underestimating my family. If this were actually a dowry, it would be far more than this. Wait a second, who said I was going to marry you? At that moment, Ye Chang appeared. His face was filled with anger. Have you two no shame? You're both cheating on your partners. Just looking at you makes me sick. Inside, Ye Chang was furious. I've had a crush on Yunjian for years. I always thought she was pure and innocent, but this bastard actually laid his hands on her. I'll kill both of them today. Before he could do anything, Yunjian slapped him across the face. Ye Chang, don't forget that I'm your senior. Lin Feng calmly explained. Young Master Ye Chang, did you even look carefully? I was risking my life to help your senior sister cultivate. She advanced from the advanced martial teacher realm to the martial soul realm. Besides, we were both fully clothed the entire time we were inside the snake spring. Next time, understand the situation before making accusations. Yi Chang immediately panicked. Senior sister, please forgive me. I made a terrible mistake. Yunjian replied coldly. It's fine, but I didn't appreciate your behavior. Then she turned to Lin Feng. You've helped me a great deal. I owe you a favor. Don't worry, I'll repay it when the time comes. Lin Feng smiled. No rush, take your time. Ye Chang desperately begged again. Senior sister, please forgive me. I didn't do anything wrong on purpose. Please don't be angry. After Lin Feng left, Ye Chang clenched his fists. My reputation in front of senior sister Yunjian is completely ruined. And it's all because of that bastard, Lin Feng. I won't let him get away with this. While walking back, Ye Chang suddenly remembered something. I remember Lin Feng had the Jew blade. That blade originally belonged to the Grand Duke of the Bloodcloth sect. Whether he killed the Grand Duke or not doesn't matter anymore. He's definitely going to die. The scene shifted to the Bloodcloth sect in Proud Blood City. A guard announced, a disciple from Jianyuan sect has arrived. He says he has something important to report. Ye Chang stepped forward. I'm a disciple of Jianyuan sect. I've brought back the body of your young master. The Blood Blade Master, Jie Jian, the Lord of Proud Blood City, was shocked. My son, who disappeared 10 years ago. You brought back his body? Princess Jue angrily shouted. How dare you say my brother is dead? Ye Qiang lowered his head. Lin Feng joined forces with several others and killed young Master Zhu Gang. He even took young Master Zhu Gang's Jew blade. He intended to destroy the body as well, but I managed to recover it so your family could at least bury him properly. Hearing this, Zhu Jan's killing intent exploded. That insignificant son-in-law of tiny Nalan City actually dared to kill my son. Ye Qiang shivered. So this is the terrifying pressure of a martial king realm expert. Zhu Jan roared. Where is Lin Feng? I want him dead. Yak Kang answered. 15 days from now, there'll be a major trial, and he'll definitely participate. That will be your best opportunity to kill him. Zhu Jan nodded coldly. I will personally avenge my son. Lin Feng won't escape my hands. Princess Jui cried as she looked at her brother's battered corpse. My brother suffered such a horrible death. His muscles and bones were completely shattered. I can't believe he endured so much pain. That monster Lin Feng isn't even human. He's a demon. Ye Qiang added fuel to the fire. Lin Feng commits countless crimes in Nalan City. The common people hate him. Your brother and I were close friends, but I wasn't strong enough to save him. Before he died, he asked me to protect his sister. I swear to the heavens that I'll protect you, even if it costs me my life. Princess Ju nodded through her tears. Don't worry, we'll definitely avenge my brother. Ye Qiang secretly smiled. If I can use Jianyuan sect to strengthen my influence within the Bloodcloth sect, then even after I leave Jianyuan sect, my position will remain secure. Lin Feng, you'll repay everything you stole from me. Meanwhile, Lin Feng had finally returned to Nalan City. Stretching his tired body, he muttered, that trip really wore me out. Yunjian could have at least dropped me off. I'm starving. Let's grab some noodles. He entered a noodle shop. Please pack one bowl of noodles for me. Suddenly, Lin Feng noticed that everyone inside was staring at him. His instincts immediately warned him. Something isn't right. He quietly changed his order. Actually, pack it to go. I'll eat at home. As he looked around, a strange smell caught his attention. Why does that guy smell so rotten? In the next moment, numerous people surrounded him. One of them sneered. Lin Feng, you're dead. Lin Feng drew his spear. Who are all of you? One of the attackers shouted. After killing our young master, you're still pretending you don't know anything? Lin Feng frowned. You're from the Bloodcloth sect. There's been a misunderstanding. Another man stepped forward. So this is how you fooled our young master. You look innocent on the outside, but inside you're nothing more than a devil. The speaker was Qin Sen, one of the Bloodcloth sect's elite disciples. Lin Feng immediately recognized him. Qin Sen is already in the martial soul realm, and his bloodblade technique is even more refined than mine. Some even say his strength rivals Master Siemens. Lin Feng tried explaining. Brother Qian Sen, there's a misunderstanding. I didn't do anything to your young master. Qian Sen coldly replied. Enough with the lies. Our young master's blade is in your possession, yet you claim you're innocent? Killing someone and stealing their belongings is unforgivable. Today, you die. The moment he attacked, Lin Feng dodged backward, only to be ambushed from behind by Ye Qiang. Lin Feng shouted. You're really shameless. So many of you are ganging up on me. Even while surrounded, Lin Feng unleashed a devastating strike, killing numerous Bloodcloth sect guards in a single blow. Qin Sen's eyes widened. You bastard! You just used our bloodblade technique, and you still dare claim you didn't kill our young master? Lin Feng thought to himself, fighting here is too difficult. I need to retreat for now. As he ran, he suddenly ran into Yun Fan. Yun Fan asked, "Brother, what happened?" Lin Feng replied, "The Blood Cloth sect is here. They're trying to kill me." Yun Fan's expression turned cold. "How dare they try to kill my brother? None of them are leaving Nalan City alive today." With a single strike, Yun Fan sliced off one of the enemy's arms. Qin Sen immediately shouted, "Everyone, protect me, otherwise I'm dead." Just then, Nalan arrived. She glared at the attackers. "How dare you attack Lin Feng inside Nalan City? Anyone who lays a finger on him will die." Suddenly, all of the Bloodcloth sect guards collapsed. Their souls left their bodies, and even Qin Sen's soul escaped from his body. Lin Feng frowned. They used the blood escape technique. They abandoned their physical bodies and escaped as blood shadows. Nilan quickly asked, "Lin Feng, how are your injuries?" Lin Feng smiled. "Just a few scratches, nothing serious. They were powerful opponents, so getting injured was unavoidable." Deep down, he thought, someone has definitely framed me in front of the Bloodcloth sect. The scene shifted to the Bloodcloth sect. Qian Sen reported, "Lord, I went to avenge the young master, but Nilan City has 2 martial soul realm experts. If I hadn't used the blood escape technique, I would have died there." Juinini said, "After today's attack, Lin Feng will definitely be on guard. So what do we do now?" Ye Chang stepped forward. "In my opinion, we should hire a powerful martial soul realm assassin. He can kill Lin Feng during the Black Forest trial." Juijan nodded. "Excellent idea. That way, everyone will believe Lin Feng was killed by a demon beast." Then he looked at Ye Chang. "Mr. Ye Chang, you're exceptionally talented. I'd like to invite you to join the Bloodcloth sect and marry my daughter." Juinini blushed. "Father, what are you talking about? Please stop saying such nonsense." Ye Qiang thought to himself, "Juinini is Master Shiman's childhood sweetheart. Until this matter is settled, I can't go against Master Shiman." He respectfully replied, "Sect Master Jui, thank you for your kindness, but Lin Feng is still alive. How can we discuss becoming family before taking revenge? Once Lin Feng is dead, then we can talk about everything else." Juinini secretly admired him. Ye Qiang is such a noble person. Even after everything that's happened, he isn't asking for anything in return. A little later, Juinini asked, "Ye Chang, did you refuse because you think I'm not worthy of becoming your fiancé?" Ye Chang gently hugged her. "Juinini, I want to marry you too. The problem is that I'm still too weak, and I don't possess any powerful cultivation techniques. I don't want you to marry someone so insignificant." Juinini smiled. "Brother Ye, our Bloodcloth sect has a top-tier cultivation art called the Blood Demon Outer Method. Only previous sect masters were allowed to learn it, but I'll steal it for you." Soon, the day of the Black Forest trial arrived. Every sect was required to release 1 demon beast into the trial grounds. Each sect would send 40 disciples, and the top 100 participants would receive spirit stones as rewards. Present at the event were Master Wu of the Wudu sect, Sect Master Zhuijian of the Bloodcloth sect, Master Shimen of Jianyun sect. The rules were announced. Each disciple must find and protect their own sect's beast. Avoid unnecessary fighting or killing if possible. Your goal is to leave the forest safely. With that, the trial officially began. Lin Feng looked around. Yun Zhen didn't even give me a sect uniform. Standing among all these disciples, I look like I belong to a completely different sect. Master Shimen approached him. "Lin Feng, you're Jianyuan sect's guest. The forest is extremely dangerous, so stay close to me." Lin Feng smiled politely. "Brother Shimen, thank you for your concern, but I can handle myself. Don't worry, since I'm representing Jianyuan sect, I'll make sure to bring honor to the sect." Nearby, the other disciples mocked him. "Look who's here, the loser from Nalan City. He only got into the trial because Master Shimen helped him. Otherwise, someone like him would have never been allowed to participate." Yi Chong pretended to be concerned. "Lin Feng, be careful. The Black Forest is full of dangerous beasts, especially the 100-year-old demon beast in the center. Stay as far away from it as possible." Lin Feng smiled inwardly. "Thanks for the reminder, because that's exactly where I'm planning to go." He recalled the novel's plot. According to the story, a martial emperor once died in the center of the Black Forest, leaving all of his treasures behind. Those treasures should belong to me, not Ye Chang. Ye Chang turned toward Yun Zhen. "Senior sister Yun Zhen, shall we leave?" She walked right past him. "Junior brother, you're already strong enough. You don't need my protection. We should search separately." The other disciples quickly gathered around Ye Kang. "Brother Ye Kang, we'll go with you." Meanwhile, Nalan worried aloud. "I was afraid something might happen to Lin Feng, so I came here too. Since the Bloodcloth sect is participating, they'll definitely try to attack him." Yun Fan confidently replied, "Don't worry, sister-in-law. Brother Lin Feng will return safely. After we get back, my wife and I are finally going to have a baby." Nalan rolled her eyes. "Stop talking nonsense. Don't turn your future child into a thief like you. Make sure you raise them properly." Yun Fan laughed awkwardly. "All right, sister-in-law, I understand." After entering the Black Forest, Lin Feng rubbed his stomach. "I'm starving. I should have eaten breakfast before leaving home." Suddenly, 2 Jianyun sect disciples blocked his path. One of them sneered, "Hand over all your treasures. Consider it your contribution to Jianyun sect. Besides, your reputation is terrible anyway, so even if we kill you, nobody will care." Lin Feng smirked. "So you want to rob and kill me? Too bad for you, you picked the wrong target." The moment he finished speaking, he launched a devastating attack and instantly defeated both of them. The two disciples cried out, "Master Lin Feng, you've already reached the advanced martial teacher realm." Lin Feng asked coldly, "Tell me, who sent you?" Terrified, they begged, "Please don't kill us. It wasn't our idea. Brother Yechang told us you were carrying countless treasures. We got greedy, so we came after you." Lin Feng nodded. "So this was all Yechang's doing, but you still made the mistake of attacking me. You clearly don't understand. I'm the villain of this story, and villains never show mercy." With that, Lin Feng killed both of them. A voice suddenly echoed from nearby. "Impressive. You killed Jian Yun's sect disciples so easily." Lin Feng looked toward the trees. "Who's hiding over there? Show yourself." The person who stepped out was none other than Qian Sen. Lin Feng was surprised. "Qian Sen, your arm grew back?" Qian Sen calmly replied, "Relax. I didn't come here to fight. I came to talk." Lin Feng nodded. "All right, go ahead." Qian Sen explained, "I examined our young master's body. He actually died over a year ago. Back then, you were only a martial warrior. There was no way you could have killed him. After investigating further, I discovered that you and Yecheng are enemies. Yecheng is simply using the Bloodcloth sect against you. He even altered the wounds on the corpse to make it look like you were the killer. He's already won over Sect Master Jui and Miss Ju, so it's impossible for me to convince them otherwise." Lin Feng asked, "You're Miss Ju Nini. She's the one Master Seaman likes, right?" Qian Sen nodded. "She cares deeply about our sect. Yecheng has filled her head with lies about you, so she hates you now. The blood guards have already been sent to kill you. If I were you, I'd leave this place immediately before it's too late." Lin Feng smiled confidently. "I'm no coward. I'm not running away." Then he raised his cup. "Brother Qian Sen, thank you for the information. Have a drink and don't worry about me." Qian Sen thought to himself, Lin Feng is nothing like the person Yecheng described. "In that case, I'll leave these 2 bottles of wine for you. Take care of yourself." Lin Feng nodded. "You stay safe too." Just then, Yun Fan arrived and quietly asked, "Brother, should I kill him?" Lin Feng shook his head. "No, this isn't his fault. Yi Chang is simply jealous of Nailon City's rapid growth. Qian Sen has already discovered the truth, and he also likes Jui Nini. That's why he told me everything. You know what they say, the enemy of your enemy is your friend." Yun Fan grinned. "Brother, you're really smart. By the way, I just saw Yun Zhen. A pack of wolves is attacking her. Are you going to save her?" Without another word, Lin Feng dashed away at full speed. "I'll handle it." Meanwhile, Yun Zhen was surrounded by a large pack of wolves. She shouted to her companions, "I'll hold them off. You two run." The 2 disciples refused. "We can't leave you behind." Yun Zhen replied firmly, "Don't worry about me. Go find help. If all 3 of us stay here, we'll all die." She deliberately rushed toward the wolves, drawing all of their attention. Thinking to herself, she realized, "These wolves are incredibly strong. They can easily match my speed. My bloodline is too weak. I don't want to use it." Her childhood memories flashed before her eyes. Everyone had mocked her. The Yun family's eldest daughter possessed the white celestial crane bloodline, while Yun Jian, the second daughter, had the yellow chicken bloodline. Ashamed of her worthless bloodline, the Yun family had arranged a political marriage with a weaker family. With the wolves closing in, Yun Jian sighed. "I have no other choice." She activated her yellow chicken bloodline. Its power instantly wiped out all of the ordinary wolves. She looked ahead. Only the Wolf King remains. "Wait, why are there 2 Wolf Kings?" A voice corrected her. "Use your eyes. One is the Wolf King, the other is the Wolf Queen." Lin Feng suddenly appeared, carrying several live chickens. Yun Zhen was stunned. "Lin Feng came to save me?" She couldn't help asking, "Lin Feng, why did you bring so many chickens?" Lin Feng answered, "These chickens cost me 500 silver taels. They'll keep the wolves busy while we escape." Yun Zhen smiled. "So, you really came to save me." Just then, Lin Feng tripped over a branch and accidentally fell right on top of her. Yun Zhen immediately blushed. Lin Feng whispered, "Stay quiet. Someone's nearby." A moment later, Yun Zhen asked softly, "Has that person left?" Lin Feng scratched his head. "Sorry, I think it was just a fly." The next second, bam! Yun Zhen punched him straight in the face. Lin Feng rubbed his cheek. "I saved you, and this is how you thank me. You always forget that even though you're a woman, you're still a martial soul realm cultivator. Since a lady of the Yun family assaulted me, the Yun family should take responsibility." Yun Zhen lowered her head. "I'm not a lady of the Yun family. To them, I'm nothing more than a political marriage tool. My bloodline has only brought shame to the family." Lin Feng looked at the tiny bird formed by her bloodline. "Are you talking about this little bird? It's adorable. Can you summon it onto your hand?" After she did, Lin Feng smiled. "Once it matures, it'll become a divine bird." Inside, he thought, "This is the vermilion bird bloodline. It only appears once every 1,000 years. According to the novel, Yun Zhen's future is going to be extraordinary." Yun Zhen shook her head. "Lin Feng, this isn't some divine bird." Lin Feng replied confidently, "Trust me, one day it will be. Everyone who laughed at you will regret it. No matter what others think, never underestimate yourself." Yun Zhen smiled warmly. "You're a strange person, Lin Feng, but your words are comforting." Lin Feng looked ahead. "All right, it's time to catch our prey." Just then, a giant scorpion beast attacked several cultivators. They panicked. "Run! We can't beat it." Lin Feng grabbed the monster with his bare hands, while Yun Jian rushed forward and sliced off its poisonous stinger. She asked, "Lin Feng, is this the creature you were talking about?" A young woman nearby stared at him with admiration. "Senior brother from Jian Yun sect, you're so strong and handsome. If you hadn't saved us, we'd all be dead." Lin Feng scratched his head awkwardly. "It was nothing." Yun Jian rolled her eyes. "You're such a flirt." The young woman smiled. "You must be Yi Chang, right? Everyone says he's famous." Lin Feng sighed. "Looks like that brat Yi Chang really is famous." Yun Jian corrected her. "He's not Yi Chang. This is Lin Feng, the Lord of Nailon City." The woman was shocked. "You're the Lord of Nailon City? Weren't you known as complete trash? How did you become so powerful?" Lin Feng smiled. "Miss, tell me something. Are you my enemy, or Yi Chang's? Trying to test me like this isn't very nice." The young woman looked surprised. "How did you figure out it was a test?" Yun Jian frowned. "We saved you, yet you tried to attack us." Lin Feng raised a hand. "Calm down. I'll be honest. I drink with the Venom King all the time. He's told me plenty about the Voodoo sect." The girl's expression immediately changed. "Lin Feng, are you telling the truth? If you really know Uncle Venom King, then please let me introduce myself. My name is Wu Jing'er. Uncle Venom King cares deeply about the Voodoo sect, and he's close friends with my father." Lin Feng nodded. "Since you're connected to the Venom King, I'll let this slide. Otherwise, I would have killed you for pulling something like that." He warned her. "Stay away from the center of the Black Forest. There are terrifying beasts there. I'll take this demon pill instead, since I'm protecting all of you." Wu Singer smiled. "All right, Lin Feng, you can have it. We'll leave now. When I have time, I'll definitely come visit you." Lin Feng laughed. "Sure, come by any time." A while later, Lin Feng began cooking. "This is going to taste amazing. It'll be ready soon." Yun Jian watched curiously. "You really know a lot about food." Lin Feng shrugged. "I had no choice. If I didn't learn these things, I'd have starved to death. I spent 5 years living alone while writing my novel. I didn't even realize how capable I'd become." He handed her a demon pill. "You can keep this and give it to your sect." Yun Jian looked at him seriously. "Lin Feng, what's your real reason for coming here? I still don't understand. You even knew what the dragon turtle likes. Ever since we entered the Black Forest, you haven't shown any interest in spirit stones. You even gave away a demon pill. So what exactly are you after?" "From what I can tell, you're heading straight toward the center of the Black Forest. I really don't understand your plan." Lin Feng smiled. "I do have a goal. I already obtained the demon pills I needed, so I don't need any more." Privately, he thought, "How could I forget? Yun Jian's background perfectly fits Yi Chang's storyline. She's intelligent, calm, and observant." Yun Jian looked worried. "I'm not worried about the mission. I'm worried about you. You've been distracted this whole time. I'm afraid something might happen to you." As she spoke, tears began streaming down her face. Lin Feng panicked. "Yun Jian, what are you doing? Please don't cry." She looked into his eyes. "Then tell me why you really came here." Lin Feng hesitated. "I should have expected this. In the original story, Yi Chang and Yun Jian were supposed to enter the Black Forest together. Should I tell her the truth? Can I really protect her?" Then he reassured himself. "Forget it. I have the invincible Amazon Prime Days system. I'm confident I can keep Yun Jian safe even in the center of the Black Forest." He finally nodded. "All right, I'll tell you." Before he could continue, someone interrupted. "Look at those two. They actually came to the Black Forest for a romantic date." Lin Feng frowned. "The Bloodcloth sect. What are you doing here?" Yi Chang sneered. "I already suspected you two. Now I know you were lying. You two are obviously in a relationship." "Lin Feng, what exactly did you do to Yun Jian?" "This is the first time I've ever seen her cry because of someone." Yun Jian glared at him. "Yi Chang, what are you doing with the Bloodcloth sect?" Lin Feng answered before he could. "Yi Chang betrayed Jian Yuan's sect. He's planning to kill us and join the Bloodcloth sect." Jue Nini stepped forward angrily. "Stop lying. You murdered my brother. How could I ever forgive you? You're going to die today." Lin Feng calmly replied. "Miss Jue Nini, you've been deceived by Yi Chang. I can prove my innocence, so don't worry." Yi Chang clapped mockingly. "Prove your innocence? Are you talking about this witness?" He pointed toward Chen Sen. "When he tried to expose the truth to Miss Jue, I killed him myself." Lin Feng's face darkened. "You bastard, Yi Chang, you actually killed him." Yi Chang smirked. "I'm going to become the future master of the Bloodcloth sect. Punishing a traitor is my responsibility. You gave him that sword yourself. That alone proves you're guilty." Yun Jian glared at him. "Yi Chang, you betrayed the Jianyun sect even after everything the sect did for you." Yi Chang laughed coldly. "The way your sect treated me was never what I deserved. Master Shimen always looked down on me. All of you did, simply because I was born a commoner. You were jealous because my talent outshined yours. I realized long ago that the Jianyun sect would never appreciate my true worth. That's why I decided to take back everything that was stolen from me." Lin Feng frowned. "I never expected Qin Sen to die, but now there's no way to escape the Bloodcloth sect. Jui Nini has completely fallen for Ye Chang's lies. She'll never listen to me." Just then Master Ximen arrived. He looked at Ye Chang with disappointment. "Ye Chang, I never looked down on you. Tell me honestly, when did Yun Jian or I ever refuse to help you? You already knew I loved Jui Nini, yet you still dared to betray your own senior brother. I won't forgive this." Ye Chang sneered. "Why are you making such a big deal out of this? In my eyes, trash like you isn't worthy of Jen Neni." Today I'll crush your pride with the blood cloth sex secret technique. The moment he finished speaking, he landed a devastating punch on Master Shimen. Master Shimen's expression changed. The blood demon outer technique? One strike was enough to leave him seriously injured. Lin Feng quickly rushed over. Brother Shimen, you've been poisoned. That's blood cloth sex yuan poison powder. Ye Chang laughed. Exactly. If Master Shimen forces himself to keep fighting, he'll die right here. Tell me, Brother Shimen, how does it feel to be poisoned by your own junior brother? Master Semen gritted his teeth. You shameless bastard. Lin Feng clenched his fists. The reinforcements I was counting on are useless now. Ye Chang has even mastered the blood cloth sect's secret techniques. It's obvious the story is changing. His character is becoming more like the villain than the hero. Someone attacked Ye Chang from behind. However, a protective barrier blocked the strike completely. Yunfan stared in disbelief. Brother, why does this bastard always have some ridiculous trick protecting him? Lin Feng realized, even Yunfan's techniques can't hurt him. Ye Chang sneered. Yunfan, you're such an idiot. You already know Lin Feng is a scumbag, yet you still follow him blindly. Yunfan shook his head. Stop talking nonsense. I can clearly see that you've been blinded by your own misunderstandings. Lin Feng stopped him. Yunfan, don't waste your time fighting him. Yunfan misunderstood and nodded confidently. Brother, I know exactly what you mean. You're telling me to kill this bastard quickly so we don't waste any more time. Lin Feng immediately stopped him. That's not what I meant. He looked directly at Ye Chang. You're only after me, aren't you? Then let everyone else leave. Yun Jian immediately objected. Lin Feng, what are you saying? No matter what happens, I'm not leaving you behind. Before she could say another word, Lin Feng knocked her unconscious. He turned to Yun Fan. Trust me, there's no need for all of you to stay here. Take Yun Jian and Master Shimen and get out of here. Yun Fan nodded. Alright brother, I'll take them to safety. Don't worry, I'll bring reinforcements back as fast as I can. With that, Yun Fan carried the unconscious Yun Jian away alongside Master Shimen. Ye Chang laughed. Enough, none of you are leaving alive. He fired an arrow at them. But Lin Feng caught it with his bare hand. Then he activated his bloodline. A terrifying aura erupted from his body. Ye Chang's smile disappeared. What kind of monster are you? Junini stared at Lin Feng in disgust. Whatever that thing is, it looks horrifying. This must be the same monster he used to kill my brother. I'll avenge him today. Ye Chang stopped her. Don't dirty your hands, Junini. I'll finish this monster myself. He activated his own bloodline as well. Lin Feng analyzed the situation. Ye Chang has mastered countless techniques, and every one of them consumes Yuan Qi. I'll keep dodging until he exhausts himself. Then I'll launch my counterattack. Unfortunately, before he could execute his plan, boom, Ye Chang's punch landed squarely on him. Lin Feng gritted his teeth. Just like I wrote in the novel, Ye Chang is practically invincible. I haven't reached the martial soul realm yet, so I can't condense my soul. Activating my bloodline is draining my Yuan Qi every second. Ye Chang laughed arrogantly. Lin Feng, all you can do is dodge. You don't even have the strength to fight back. Let me show you what a real attack looks like. I created this technique myself, and you're about to die by it. Trash like you is nothing compared to a martial grandmaster. A storm of punches came crashing toward Lin Feng. They were so fast that dodging became nearly impossible. Finally, bam, a devastating blow sent Lin Feng flying. He struggled to stand and said, Ye Chang, if you're going to kill me, then just do it. Stop dragging this out. Ye Chang laughed. He's pathetic. A few punches were enough to finish him. He turned towards Juanini. Miss Juanini, he can't even move anymore. Do whatever you want with him. Juanini coldly ordered. Fire 1,000 arrows. I don't want a single inch of his body left untouched. Just as the archers prepared to release their arrows, Lin Feng slowly stood back up. His bloodline erupted with even greater power than before. Juanini's face turns pale. Ye Chang, this isn't Lin Feng anymore. His bloodline demon has completely consumed him. I have a feeling something unimaginably terrifying is about to happen.